Good morning, guys. I see you guys are coming in. I'm trying to get the comment pin. Hey, Druzy. Hey, Walt. Hey, Desert Goat. I'm trying to get the comment pin first and foremost. And then we're going to discuss one thing, and then we're just going to have open panel. Hey, Cotwatch. Hey, Cole. Good morning, everybody. So let me do this before I get distracted. Y'all know I got a one-track mind. So we're going to go here. We might get... And I'm going to pin this. That way, it will be there. So, can you guys hear me okay? Let's get a 1 on the volume, if we can. One on the volume. I know it takes a while. It does. Thanks, guys. Ying-yang. Ruth. Hey. Hey, guys. We the people. Cotwatch. Everybody. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is American Amy, and I would like to thank you all for joining me on this Sunday. The first thing we want to start with is our last panel went pretty damn good, I thought, except for one major thing. I winded up somehow, some way, I heard somebody that I care a lot about in that panel, and that was Becky O. So, I don't know how exactly it happened. I can't keep an eye on the chat and be trying to pin articles and all that stuff. But this is what I like to tell my mods. I think so we can avoid things like this happening in the future. I want y'all to pray. Those who that pray Becky forgives me. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I get emotional because I care a lot about Becky. But what I want y'all to do is pray she'll forgive me and pray that me and her will be friends again, okay? Because I really do care a lot about her. But this is what I want my mods to know. Because a lot of times we make mods and then we don't ask them or tell them what we would like for them to do, right? So what I want you guys to do, if you're a mod in my channel, if a known troll comes in my channel, okay, if they are not trolling, hey Nova God, at the time, if they're not disrespecting me or you or anybody in the chat, now they could have been disrespecting Becky and I didn't see it. They might have been, okay? All I said was, if they're not messing with nobody, let them stay, okay? Or something to that effect. If they are messing with people, kick them. Yeah, I love Becky O. I don't want to live my life without her. You understand, Desert Goat? But I don't want to get on that too much because I'll start crying. Because me and her have been more than just internet friends. You know, we talk on the phone and stuff. So I know she's been bullied and trolled the hell out of, and for no reason. Because Becky O, she's not even monetized. Not that matters. No, I mean it's okay. You shouldn't troll somebody that's monetized. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she's just somebody that's kind of trying to share her life journey on YouTube. That's part of the reason I do YouTube too. I want my kids and grandkids to look back one day and see all this. I hope it's still here when my grandkids are alive. But by then, everything will probably be changed around by then because they didn't change computers once. They'll change them again. I say once. They've changed them a lot of times. But I mean in my lifetime, they did like a major overhaul of the way they work. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all's prayers. So if you're a mod on my channel, if somebody, I don't care if you know this is a troll from hell, okay? I love Gotti too. Just as long as they're not disrespecting you, me, or the chat, or the movement, let them stay. If they start disrespecting me, you, anybody in the chat, or the movement itself, now if they have an opinion on the movement, that's one thing. But if they're just in here calling everybody frauders and all that shit, time them out, okay? If they're in here and you know they're a troll, and they've been a troll everywhere else, if they're behaving at that point, yeah, you need direction. You're right, Ruth. I can't give you guys jobs, even though they're volunteer jobs, without telling you what to do. And I've seen it happen a lot in a lot of people's chat. Now, if they're in there and they're not messing with nobody, and we all know they're a troll, let them stay. Let them stay. Okay? Even if they want to get on panel, I'll let them on panel. But at the moment that they start disrespecting any of us, then we'll time them out. Okay, guys? And don't ever, I would prefer you never ban nobody from my channel completely unless you tell me about it. You can ban them, but then you need to tell me about it later because I might not want that person banned. And ultimately, it is my channel, right? Okay, so, hey, Constitutional. Good morning, good vibes. Yeah, I thought we could try to have this one as a good fun one. And we did have fun Friday night. I hate what happened with her. Like I said, and I'm not talking about her in general because she's a beautiful person, but I've got to stop putting so much of myself into the community and to people in general. I just have to because I keep getting hurt. And not saying I'm leaving the community, not saying I don't love the community. I'm just saying yeah, and I knew these people were trolls that were there that night. And the one lady, when they came online, I even called them trolls. I even questioned them. Y'all were here, a lot of you. Why do y'all troll? And the answer that the woman gave me, the troll lady, Teresa, was the one that has the pretty voice, but she's a troll. I know she's a mean-ass troll. Just because she hasn't been particularly extremely mean to me, I know she's put other people through hell. But anyway, she came on here, she shared the article, and I appreciate that. But she's not gonna be coming on here all the time, guys. This is the first time she's ever showed up. So it's not like it's gonna be a regular thing or nothing. And maybe I should have looked at the chat sooner. I don't know. I can't go back and redo whatever I done. But all I can do is apologize to the one I hurt and hope she forgives me. Okay? Now let's move on. Now, who is going to bring their ass up here and join me? Anybody? Okay. Well, then y'all can just listen to my big fat mouth. Yeah. Yeah. And we did learn how to share article, and also she told me something that maybe she wasn't trying to help me, but because when I asked her what can make a grown man not cry, but be happy to see a woman go to jail for nothing and stuff, and she said if you knew the answer, hey girl, she said it wouldn't be enough for you, and it wouldn't. It would never. If one of these girls came out and told me, hey, the reason I take pleasure in you going to jail, I don't think I could ever understand their answer anyway. It would not be enough for me. It wouldn't make sense to me. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Dennison. Good to see you all. Good morning. Good morning. I can't believe I slept this late. I know it don't seem late, but I'm happy I slept this late because it's the weekend. I should not be getting up at 5:30 on the weekends. Bam.
I woke up early too.
I do too. The older I get, the earlier it gets. Not that I'm that old.
7 to 9 or something,
Yeah, that's not too bad. But when it happens like 5:30, then I'm what I do, and then everybody's asleep in the house.
You're like looking at yourself in the mirror, going, "Oh, seriously."
Yeah, and you're scared to even start cleaning the house or anything because you don't want to wake everybody up.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're stuck. And then even getting on the computer sometimes is a challenge because you don't want to be loud with that. But at least I do. I have my room. Hey, Yang. How you doing? Yin Yang. Why did you get quiet on me? I don't know. There he is. He was muted. Hey, David. Yin Yang, how are you? Okay, he's having technical difficulties. We'll hear you eventually, Yin Yang. If not, drop out and try again. Hey, Test of Freedom, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, I did get some rest today. It is rest. Test of Freedom, yeah. I used to be on the opposite schedule. When I was younger, I used to stay up late and then get up early. But now I get up early. A lot of it comes from though when I go stay with my mom. She's a real early riser. And hell, when I wake up at her house, there is something to do. There's my mom to talk to, and she's got a big house and a lot of people there. It's a working house, There's things to be done. So you can get up at 5:30. Trust me, there's work to be done. So yeah, and I think that got me stuck in that schedule, but that's okay. I'm going up there soon, but I ain't gonna get to stay for a couple weeks. But I am gonna go to fair, and I am gonna go live, and I'm gonna put you on the rides with me. So y'all get ready to get sick. It's just a little country fair, but it's fun. I love it. I do live there was, I think it was Batman there, and I was asking if it was a South Florida fair. No, but I do live near there. But it's usually in January. They had it this January, and down here, it's warm enough in January. But once again, I just never made it this year.
Huh.
I think Amanda took her little boy one day for a little bit when one of the others were in school, but
a fair?
The South Florida, yeah.
Oh, they've got one here and nobody's going to it at all. It's been set up for like 2 weeks and nobody, like 2 people have went.
COVID?
Do what?
They scared the illness?
I don't know. There's just nobody there.
Shit. I can't wait for mine to come. I wanted it to come when the shit was going on. And and I hope they ain't even telling me to wear a mask because I ain't fixing to go out there rides in no mask.
That'd be so stupid. Tell somebody on a ride going up and down and trying to breathe and scream not to wear a mask.
I hope not. Hey, Carl.
Yes.
Carl. Yeah, I better check on that before I go down there. I don't know though. A lot of times I've noticed you'll get an invitation or something and it'll say mask required.
Yeah.
When you get there, nobody will have one on, and I'll be like, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. We like our air.
I do like to breathe, yes. So I went and got my glasses tightened yesterday, and the guy said the one lens is about to pop out. I was like, oh no. He fixed them for now. He said I probably had a couple months. I knew it was time,
Yeah.
They were getting older, and I need a new exam. But I'm glad he fixed them up for now.
Right.
Oh man, as he turned, I'd like to see them leaves changing colors. At least take a still and put on your community page. That would be beautiful. I know you're not one to share scenery like me, but you can take a still and put on your community page. Right? You're not one to share scenery like me, but you can take a still and put on your community page. Pause the YouTube, baby. Dave, Yin. There you are. Pause YouTube. Yeah, you're better. Yeah, there he is. How you doing, Yin? Do I say it right? Yin Yang?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. That's not right.
I don't get offended.
I know, but he always says that's fine. But that's fine for you, Amy. But that's not really what it is.
No, that's what it is. Yin Yang.
Okay, good. Because sometimes I do butcher names. Hey, Ellie. How are you? I seen you were in my one of my maybe it's a live stream or something I did last night. I don't know. Them guys they look like just young guys, okay? But I don't know. They kind of tripped me out. I don't know if any of y'all seen that last night. I went live.
Yeah, the suspicious video.
Yeah, because they were standing so close together, and then that one, they had balls, but there's no.
He threw it in the bushes or something.
Yeah, he threw it and left that one, and then the other one they threw near me, and he ran up towards me. Did you see the other
Yeah.
video? There was the live, the first one came first, and then
Yeah.
before that, I had it on a different app, and I was recording directly to that app. It was in vertical, so I just canceled that one. But they were like yelling, "Hey, hey!" And I don't know who they were talking to then. I don't have that on video.
Yeah, I seen the guy, and then as he ran past you or something is when the other one went, "Hey, hey, hey," or something like that.
Yeah, it was scary. I don't know if
Weird.
they were up to nothing, but I tell you what, once they see me, they get the hell up out of the neighborhood. And this is a private community. There's no gate, but there is no trespassing signs. I don't even know if these are public streets in here, to be honest, which may or may not.
If you're behind a gated community, it's more than
No,
likely.
it's not gated. It's not gated, though. It's not gated, but it does have a sign that says stopped private community. No trespassing.
Okay.
But I don't know. And like
we gate ours here in Arkansas. So
yeah, and it is a HOA, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Hello, Warren. How are you? Did I miss anybody else? I hate when I miss people, and then I go back later and I see it, and I'm like, that person probably just thought I didn't want to say hey to them.
It's hard to keep up sometimes.
I know it is, and I have to stop being. And everybody knows that. Everybody that's ever ran a panel, even if they've ever just ran a regular chat, they know it's hard, and they know that yeah, I hate HOAs. I did not buy this property in here. I would not do that, and I would advise nobody to ever buy an HOA.
HOA? No.
Yes, never.
Mm-mm.
You even if like this house was probably paid cash.
They tell you to paint your house the color that they want you to paint it. You paint it that color, and 2 weeks later they say, "I don't like it. Paint it another color."
Right.
You have no choice but to paint it or move.
And you pay them to tell you this.
And that's about everything.
Hey, Dragonette. Yeah, I don't like it. Oh. But at the time, it's my husband's family's home. Not like his home he grew up in. No, that's in Ohio. They don't even own that no more. But what I'm saying is, at the time, it was, place to move. But I don't want to keep staying out here. I was supposed to be here for 1 year. I'm ready to go home.
Right.
I'm ready to go back to North Florida. So how is everybody this weekend?
I'm good. Amy, I just came in to just say hi. I gotta kind of get going. I'm gonna go do an audit here at a gun show.
Yay,
So-
Yin
Ying is always out there working. I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work.
We'll be
Maybe
sure and
one
stay
day other
tuned.
people appreciate your efforts as much as I and a few others do. Okay.
All right. Thank
Got it,
you,
buddy.
and I'll see y'all later.
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye,
All right,
Yin.
bye-bye.
Bye.
See y'all later, everybody.
Oh, he's so sweet. Nice guy. If you haven't checked anything out news, check him out. Anybody else that needs subs and shit, mods, drop them in the chat. Y'all know what to do. And if you need subs, put 69 if you're not a mod. And my mods will drop it for you. And no, we're not being nasty. We just picked the number 69. We probably were being nasty.
I laughed, but I was on mute.
A little bit, but it was funny. The person that picked it that day, I just kind of like that number anyway, because if you put a 2 in front of it, it spells Amy.
Yeah.
But you might not remember that, but ain't nobody going to forget 69. Being nasty or not, ain't nobody forget that. Hey, Dennison, you being so quiet, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
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 What you doing?
Nothing. I just woke up.
Yeah, me too. Not too long ago. That's what Amanda said. Like, she's like, what you doing? I like she says it to the cops. I've always said that to other people, but I've never really walked up and said to cops. But she does. She'll walk up to them and say, "What you doing?" That's just funny.
I like to ask them where they're coming from.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And where they're going.
Where they're going.
Yeah,
Yep.
where you heading to tonight?
Yeah.
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 Oh, where you coming from?
Yeah. Yep. All good ideas.
Can I see your ID?
Hey, Shakar.
I'm not sure you belong here. Are you trespassing?
Hey, Ragamucky. Is this what law and bond citizens do at 9:30 at night?
Just saying, I've never really seen you here in this neighborhood before.
You're right.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know I'm out here all the time. You look suspicious. I was just,
Yeah, you don't fit in.
I was just wondering, yeah.
trying to see who you are.
Is that a camera in your hand? Are you photographing me?
What about these houses? Are you ain't? That's a flashlight. You're not shining that in people's light windows, are you?
That could be considered criminal tools.
Yeah, especially the state of Ohio. That shit ain't funny. I laugh, but I'm not laughing out of like I think that's just funny. I'm laughing out of that's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you be so mad all you can do is laugh. Because if not, you'd cry. And I don't cry today.
Otherwise you go crazy.
Yeah. And I did cry during night online, but sometimes, I'm just one of those kind of people. Even though I'm not no idiot, and I know everybody's not good, but when I do actually believe in somebody, I put a lot into the relationship, and I start to really believe in the person, and so I'll get hurt sometimes, but it's okay. Because you know what? I try not to ever hurt nobody. And I'm not saying I never hurt nobody. Obviously, I hurt somebody the other night, but it was an accident. Hey, Jonathan. But I do care a lot. I care a lot about people in general. And then if I mess close to you, then I'm really going to care about you. But I'm not going to ever apologize for that. That's a good thing. I'd much rather be a nice person that gets hurt than a mean person that never gets hurt. Better to put yourself out there a little bit so you can feel and give a little love to never know love at all because you're too scared to expose yourself at all because you might get hurt. Desert goat. Hey, let me get my mouse. I had moved it over. And I am not good with the other thing. I can use the little thing, but I'm not great with it. Hey, Desert Goat, how are you?
Hello, American Amy. Hello.
Hello, it's good to see you.
Hello, all. Hello, all. Yeah, Becky O, she's a sweetheart.
I love her. I hope she'll forgive me. I'm going to give her time.
Y'all had a fight?
No, I heard her feelings on my stream because I let Teresa up here. But I don't want to hash it online. That's between me and Becky. I just want Becky to know that I love her and that I pray she forgives me. That's all. I don't want to get on here and talk about Becky O. No, she's one of my best friends. I do hope she hears this one day, and I hope she knows I'm sorry, and I hope she will forgive me. But other than that, I'd rather not talk about it. And I did want to let my wives know that, if somebody's a troll and they're a known troll, as long as they're not in here trolling, let them stay until they fuck up, okay? And then also, I want them to know if they are trolling and if they are disrespecting me, the community, or you, or anybody else in here, then go ahead and time them out. Or, I just want people to know because a lot of times we don't tell our minds what we want from them. And then we just hand them a thing and say, hey, do this. And then they're like, what do I do? And then every channel wants something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite game is, right?
What's that?
Whack a troll.
You think maybe they should ask you first before giving it to you, right?
Sometimes we should ask people. We should ask them if you like it. I have a lady that gave me one, and before she gave it to me, hey Richard, it took her 8 months to watch her channel, and she has a small channel, but she's selective, and I like that. To me, being a model on her channel is special because she don't make just anybody a mod, But she sent me an email first and asked me if I would be one, and I said yes. And she said if I ever don't want to be one, just let her know, and she won't be offended.
Raggle Monkey says he asked the cops if they have drugs or alcohol.
Yeah, see, I do Raggle Monkey. We're gonna get together soon. We were all gonna try to get together the other day, but just a lot of shit came up in a lot of people's lives, and we didn't get to go. But we
you got anything on you that's gonna poke me?
Yeah, or hurt me or stick me. Poke. Well, what was it? They used to laugh and say poke. how was it they used to say? As they used to say, getting bazookas and all that stuff. They always try to make a joke out of it.
Now listen, I don't need your permission to search the vehicle, but I always like to ask anyway.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, my favorite question they ask is, how'd you guys get here to film?
How'd you
And
get
I-
what?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hand
we
him
were-
over a piece of a post-it with your license plate number on it and save him the trouble.
All right, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
when they ask me how'd I get to the scene to film them, a few officers don't like my response.
What do
And
you say?
I parachuted in.
Yeah, Amanda said that before. She said at night she got arrested. They were real pissed. They never
Yeah,
did find
'cause
her car that night either. Thank
You're
God.
messing with their deal, man. When they're saying how did you get here, when you translate from cop into English, they're just saying,
Where's
what
your
is your
car
name
so I
and
can go tow it?
yeah, what is your name and
Exactly.
address?
Yeah, and where's your car so I can go tow it? It's both.
Well, I'm gonna run your
They
plate
have-
and then know everything about you.
True, they want both.
The
That
funny
night-
ones when they have your name from reading your tag and they still want your ID.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well-
because I'll translate that one for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the authority here. How dare you question my authority?
Yeah.
Right.
Obey me.
How dare you not give it to me? It's like a drug to them.
Perhaps you didn't see this shiny badge.
That's funny. Perhaps you didn't see the shiny.
I actually did see that shiny badge. I saw it at the pawn stop. I saw one at the paintball gun store. There's all kinds of shiny badges in them cabinets.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
but you can't get one like this one there. You see, this one required a whole 2 months of me doing what people told me to do.
Hey, one time when I go on an
Oh
audit,
yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
I might try that one day on an audit. I
You get
might
the special
say,
badge if you come to the police academy and you indoctrinate into everything we tell you against the Constitution, and you go apply that in the field, you could get one of these shiny badges with a number that you're supposed to tell people, but don't tell anybody your number. Actually, go get a different badge with a fake number on it and wear that for a while.
what would be funny is to be on an audit, and then when one of them says something to you, say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize what a shiny badge you had." I might try that one day. I might try that one day. But I gotta pull it off right, so it'll come off funny, and it'll come off me talking shit. A lot of times I'm talking shit to them. I hope they get it. I get it. I don't know if
Yeah.
other people get it, but I joke funny anyway, so I don't know if a lot of people catch a lot of my jokes anyway. I have kind of like a dry sense of humor, but a lot of times I would just be straight up talking shit, but I'd be playing dumb. But that one day I was dumb, because you know what? That one day I really thought they were going to get me that public information. I didn't know they were calling the police on me. I really didn't. Hold on, guys. I got to get
Everybody
Okay.
calls the police.
my tap. No, Warren, I see you. I'm going to let you in, baby. Hold on.
Yeah, I like CFW's way of dealing with the cops, though. She flips the script on them, and she kind of flirts a little.
Yeah, I don't see how she talks so fast and keeps all that in order. Everybody has their own talents, though, right? I talk fast, but I couldn't keep all that stuff in order. I'd be all tongue-tied. Okay, I gotta find the mouse so I can let Warren up. I was walking around with the Chromebook in my hand out. Oh Lord, give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all keep talking. I gotta find the mouse so I can let Warren up.
Talk.
You have to find your mouse?
Words. Talking. Noises.
I found it. I'm a-coming. Slowly but surely. There we go. Hey, Warren.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Hey,
Somebody
Warren.
did a really good job while you were gone. They said words.
They said
Oh.
words.
I
Good.
did, Amy.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey,
Okay.
Anne Marie, all the way from the UK.
Damn, that's a serious beard you got there, bro.
It's
Yeah.
nice, isn't it?
I
Congrats.
trimmed it about a month ago. It used to be down to about here.
Wow.
Uh, No, I was making a joke about the mouse. I said the cat ate it. The cat ate it.
Wow.
See, this has one of those, it's an iPad, so it has one of them flat things on it. But I've never been good with those. So that's why the day I got this, I bought me a mouse immediately because I knew I'd need a real mouse.
Yeah, I'll tell you one I like. The one with the ball on top called an Orbit. Those are sweet.
And I never did like this.
When you put it somewhere, it stays there. It don't move unless you touch that ball.
Well,
I love those things. I think they're called an Orbit.
I'm not sure. I don't think I ever had one. But I know the ones that come on laptops. Actually, this one's pretty nice, the one that comes on this laptop. But it's hard for me. So.
Those flat ones, I don't like them.
So
I got so much static electricity on my fingers. I don't even have to touch it and it moves.
Well, I knew to buy me a mouse, and I did.
Same thing with my touch screen phone. I'll touch
That's
one letter
crazy.
and
Why you got all that static electricity in you?
I don't know. It's always been that way. I can't wear a regular wristwatch. It will stop. Electric ones, with the battery in them, they work okay on me. But
shocking personality.
Just a second, real quick, guys. I'm sorry. 3 cop watchers arrested in Medicine last night.
Probably that was on Dee's channel this morning.
Was one of them? Who was it? Does anybody know?
No, I just now watched a video a minute ago before I jumped on here.
But it wasn't Direct D. But I heard he was just arrested Wednesday. I was at the damn doctor, and he was getting arrested yet again.
Right? It was he promoting Arizona Avengers footage of the auditors being arrested.
Okay. Yeah. But 3 people really were arrested last night, though, right?
I seen 2 get detained.
This is bullshit.
on the footage so far.
I'm getting so sick of this shit because
it's not illegal to watch cops. They're out in the public.
It's so sad to me why
they're public officials out in public, correct?
Yeah, but we knew this pushback was coming. We don't live in a nation of laws. The United States isn't run by laws.
It's not illegal to film them either.
It's not illegal to do a lot of things that they will put you in bracelets and in the back of a car and in a cage for.
When you say MCW, do you mean MCW or do you mean Mesna Cop Watch? You mean MCW Joker? What?
I'll tell you what. If I'm a cop watch, I'm gonna get me
El
one
Chara
of
was arrested
with the long zoom lens, and they ain't even gonna know I'm watching them.
Well, they got those new ones that fit on the back of your phone. Are those things any good? Y'all think? They're supposed to be these super.
Oh, you talking about the clip-on ones?
Yeah, they stick on the back of your phone. They've been advertised on Amazon, and they're supposed to go miles away.
I've seen a couple of videos where people were using them. They're pretty damn clear. They work all right. They're best at about 400 yards.
Yeah, well, I don't need something to go too far, but I would need more volume too. That's like that one they're telling us to go this mile and feet away. I can't see or hear. My camera can't see or hear that far away.
You ain't gonna hear them that far away.
There, now you're unmuted.
When you're auditing and you get too many cases, I got this down to 4 and I had to come to Arkansas.
You can't.
But this is my California audit.
I know, that's why I'm going to be careful. I learned a lesson from what you said the other night. You said don't have too many open cases at one time. And hey, I don't want any more open cases. But when you say open cases, I mean, I got to thinking that means open investigations too. Me and Amanda be investigating a lot of things at one time. So I told her we need to compartmentalize, work one or 2 investigations at a time.
Yes. No stacking.
Handy tip. If you're gonna do that on your camera, you always got that little red flashing LED. Get you a little paintbrush and a little bit of black spray paint and dab it over it where they can't see that it's on.
Okay, that's smart.
Oh yeah, that's real smart.
Yeah, like for my little camcorder, I use we'll take.
If they say, "Is that on?" You just turn the screen off. You just say, "No, it ain't on."
Well, yeah.
And then you'll catch them.
Well,
You'll
don't
catch
answer
them in
the
a
question.
bunch
I
of
wouldn't
stuff.
I wouldn't answer it. Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing.
Just don't answer.
I would just act like it. I would just like flecking them.
Just say you don't have to answer that
Or
question.
just pick it up and go, what, this? And it don't look like it's on.
I just went, I'm
And
like,
put it right back
Amy,
down.
we gotta go get some coffee and cigarettes. If you're still on when we get back,
yeah.
we'll get back on.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear your dockets, guys. It gets
I appreciate you guys.
Okay.
Bye, Richard. Bye,
Yes,
Mark.
guys.
Mwah. Love you guys. I'm blowing kisses you can't see. Hey, this yesterday when I got home, me and my husband, I got on a hippies panel, and I came in there and I was speaking to everybody, and I was just a waving, and I looked down. I'm like, what the hell am I waving at the iPad? They can't see me. Hey, banana. Hey, girl. If y'all ain't never listened to this girl's channel, this girl can sing so pretty. She's had Blue Bayou stuck in my head. It's getting better now, banana. Okay? I love that song, but it is getting better. She had it stuck in my head for a week. But yeah, she can sing.
Oh, she sings on that? I got that beat on one of my backgrounds of one of my
Man, she can sing. Yes.
Oh,
Do you make music? I need somebody to make me a song. I know this guy.
Do you know Banana's dirty little secret?
What's that?
If you get her excited, she shoots out bananas.
Oh. I like bananas, but I don't know if I want them to shoot out of a human.
That reminds me of that song by Jackal, "Dirty Little Mind." That was a good song.
You know, I know this guy that can write me this song, but I don't know how. I've known him for years, and I want to pay him something, but I don't have a lot of money, and I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him, and he's got to look into what I do before he can write the song. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know about what I do for the song to make sense. And I want to pay him for his work because I don't want to pay it, not, but I can't afford a bunch of money. So we'll see what he says. If not, somebody out there will write me one for free. I always wanted this guy to do it because I always
I'll write you one. I'll write you one. I don't mind. I'm working on one of my own right now. It's called "May the Angels Watch Over You as You Sleep." Man, it's a real deep song. That's why it took me so long to write it.
You know, they already got one for you, Amy.
What's that?
Bad Boys.
Oh, I seen a parody that I think Weird Al Yankovic's done. It was called Bat Boys. It was hilarious. It was about little league bat boys.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little video with it. It was hilarious. And what it was, these little kids were going to grab the bats, but they didn't just grab the bats. They were chasing the referee around with the bat, chasing the umpire around with the bat.
They need to be beating their asses. They probably just served it.
And it went, bat boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? And there's this little kid about 3 foot tall with a bat chasing this big guy.
Terry had made Amanda intro. She used that intro again the other day. I told her she should use it sometimes still. I like that intro still. That one.
Oh, by the way, any of my music on YouTube is absolutely free, no copyrights ever. Take it and use it in your videos, use it for background, whatever you want to do with it. I do.
I like that music we were listening to last night. That shit was good on Hippie's thing.
Oh man, Hippie's awesome.
He is.
I think that's where I met you too.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Hey, Broken.
Venus Blue, he puts up some good music. He don't play, but he puts up some good music.
Yeah, Pugface does pretty good.
Vivian,
oh yeah, Cranky Frankie.
Yeah,
Andy
Pug sings good. Wobbly, X Bootlegger, he sings good. Pug and Vivian, she be on Venus Blues channel.
Oh my God, is that gal got a voice or what?
We've got a lot of good singers. We've got people in this community with so many different talents, and if we all would just unite and put them together.
Oh man, I want to have a music event here. Just bring everybody.
I've been wanting to get us all together, but I've been trying to. I was talking to FTP again last night, but I don't think he was listening. But Me and him about a year ago, we talked about it. I told him it'd take about a year and a half, but if we planned it right, we could all somehow get together.
Yeah, well, I've got a 100 by 125-foot room out here. It used to be a gym floor. This is an old schoolhouse I live in. It used to be a gym floor, and then it was a sewing floor for years and years. And the acoustics in there are absolutely gorgeous.
Is that shit haunted?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
But
Not just
all the
are they
spirits
friendly?
are very nice.
That's
I
good.
got one little trickster. It's a little girl that loves dolls. That's
Well,
all
that's
I know
okay.
about her.
As long as she's just tricking
And
playing around.
she loves to pick. Oh my Lord! I did a video that was called "The Spirits Are Trying to Talk to Me." I was up in the attic, and I've got an LED bulb up there that's plugged straight into the wall, directly below me. Nothing wrong with the circuit. Nothing wrong with the cord. I was up there one evening, and I said, I feel something, and the light went off. I said, are you picking at me? The light come back on. So I started rolling the video, and I asked questions, and I would say, yes or no. Yes is one off, one on, and no is like two offs, one on, or two on, off on, and it's about a 5-minute video, but sure enough, every time I'd say ask it a question, and I'm almost positive it's the little girl.
Yeah, I'll check it
That
out.
light would go off and on.
Yeah. And I wouldn't interact with it too much.
The
Is
hairs
it
was
really a
standing
little
up
girl?
on the back of my neck.
Because sometimes they mask as things they aren't. But I don't believe. I mean, just not just because it's old. I don't know. It's just when you told me that, I just had a feeling that it was haunted, and I did feel like it was nothing bad though.
Yeah, this building, parts of it are 85 years old. Other parts are anywhere from 60 to 75 years old. The frontage on this building is, let me think, I think 185 feet wide. Front to back is 200
Front to
and
the back, side to
two,
side. CA knows about that.
there's a little video on my
On your channel. Okay, I'll look it up.
I do a walk around the outside
Okay,
of the building.
yeah, I would like to see it. I'll look it up.
I had a question.
Yes.
And I think that's what it's called, walk around in the building.
Okay, go ahead, Shakur.
With all the people's legal trouble, like now I've put this in the comments a couple of times about getting like a coalition or a group of lawyers to represent First Amendment and Second Amendment auditors when they have to deal with these issues with police. And I guess people think I'm just saying it just to be saying it, but I'm actually serious. So what I'm doing right now, we have a records request law in PA. So what I do is I do a lot of open carry videos, and I do First Amendment audits as well. But First Amendment audits, I don't have no trouble at all. So I feel so bad when I just see y'all getting arrested, especially with the down south states. That's what it seems to me, and having all this. So, but let me just explain what I'm kind of doing. So, what I'm doing in my state is I'm doing records requests to make sure and asking the law enforcement agencies for records showing that their departments are aware of actions that are legal or illegal. And once they provide me their answer or the documentation, now I'm able to use that and show that
they know.
That they know. So that will make it easier if there were need for any lawsuits or things like that. But it's also when I go to do that, they have to they don't have to, but they inform the rest of their officers, what's going on. And it's less likely to have those issues. So I've actually been doing that paperwork in my state, particularly in Philadelphia where I live at. And I'm going to, do it, branch it out and do it for the rest of the state as well. But it's a state law that I'm using. But I am really interested in getting, because I know some judges would just see people doing First Amendment audits or Second Amendment audits and kind of like look down on it. But if we can get lawyers to represent a group of us, just so we don't get picked on, or we won't be, or get arrested for,
Right. Take it
reasons that we
serious.
shouldn't, that we shouldn't be getting arrested for.
Right. None of us should have cases. I like your idea, and I like the record statement. There was one thing I was going to say about that, but I lost my train of thought. Hey, Mom Bear audits, but that ain't your fault. It's my fault. I lose my train of thought a lot. Something about records. Oh, make them aware. See, like, okay, you saying like, kind of where you're at. It seems like once they become aware, it kind of helps things. Down here, when they become aware, instead of using it as an educational moment, whether it be through paperwork or whether it be through videoing, they get mad and start making, following us around and making retaliation videos and stuff. They're too petty. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would take it as, and we want the education to happen. I'm a real activist. That's what I want them to do. But down here, they start playing games. But maybe if we got it in record, and then after that, maybe if we went and printed it up and showed it to them, maybe then they'd get it. I just want them to behave their asses.
Yeah. So this is what I did. So people don't know that in Philadelphia you can open carry. You can open carry one handgun, or you can open carry multiple guns. So literally every day I open carry an AR-15 pistol and my Glock 34 with a bulletproof vest on. I do this every day. It's a bigger meaning behind it, but I'm just letting you know what I do. So some people, they call the police, and for the most part, I haven't had any issues with it because the police know the law now. But what I did do is I requested the name of all the police officers who know the open carry law. And I also requested all the names of the police officers who know that the Supreme Court ruling stating possession of a firearm isn't reasonable suspicion of a crime. So now, even if they wanted to do something, they can't do anything. So they haven't even provided me all those names yet. They denied. I think they denied it. Like but I filed an appeal. So they didn't deny it they denied it because the way I requested it, they want to challenge whether I'm a requester or not, because I did it under my business name instead of an individual. But I'm going to win that. So now they got to provide me all these names of all the officers in the department, a list of names who know this law and who know the Supreme Court ruling. So now, like, they already been, doing well. They've been doing super good with it. But now, pretty much, I have them. I'm gonna say I have them by the balls, but I have them.
No, you got them by the QI. Once they know, they know.
They know. So now they know. So it should be less likely.
They know.
Yeah. So it should be less likely to have any issues. So like I said, I haven't had any issues. So I'm trying to see if I can do this and help y'all as well doing something similar. Like,
are you posting this stuff? Because I didn't even know you had content.
Oh yeah. I got a whole channel. Yeah.
But see, I don't know that. But I want to know that. Y'all have to tell me that, guys, because sometimes I don't realize y'all have content, and if I would like to see it. So y'all let me know if y'all got content. Hey, High Pockets, so I can sub and I can watch it.
Yeah, I have content. So I haven't. So that's the paperwork side. So mostly I just got my videos up. I haven't put videos up showing the paperwork side, but I did want to tell you because it's actually a shame because they denying, and I have so many in. It's kind of getting a little difficult for me to manage it. But but I'm a fighter, so I'm sticking with it, and I'm.
That's why Amanda don't like to open ask for too many records at one time.
Yeah,
because it gets confusing, especially when they start denying or playing games with them.
Yeah,
and I should help them with records because I can do that. She's better at it, but I can do it, so I should do it, help her more.
And in Florida, y'all's is set up way better because you can do a verbal one, you can do anonymous.
Yeah, we can make them write it down for us.
Oh my goodness! So all you got to do is write some notes down, and then you pretty much got them.
I don't even have to write it. I can make the person behind the counter write it.
Yeah, you can expect records. So your
sunshine law. So we do all have advantages and disadvantages. I called Oregon one time and asked them how to obtain some body cam, and that woman she could see first of all I tried to call with a Google number. They wasn't playing that shit, so I had to call my real phone number. She's like, you're calling from Florida? I said, yeah. And she's like, and can I ask why you would be concerned about this body cam? I said, matters of public interest. She never even heard of such in her life. And then she gave me the DA's number.
Yep. you know what? We actually do, but this is what I'm saying. This is why we need to come together, because like my state is in my city is playing games. So if I can get another YouTuber or another auditor to do what I need to do in the opposite, like we just switch roles. I do your state, you do mine.
Right.
And
Sometimes just another email address will help.
Yeah, well, or having a different person doing it, because like now I don't have to worry about them playing games with me, or if they did play games with me and I get someone else to do it, now I can actually show and make a case that they're playing games and this is foolishness and we need this resolved, or it can actually get handled correctly because of
and we get the record
requesting it. Yeah, so
y'all want to hear
something about this?
Y'all want to hear a good one?
Go ahead.
And I've mentioned it before on Hippie's channel. I got locked up for singing Alice's Restaurant in my own backyard.
What, why the police came? But they tried to say you was crazy. I actually told my brother. He said, "Not
let me give you the story."
Go ahead.
Okay, I about half lit, but I was in my own backyard, way back in the backyard, sitting in my truck. Had the CD in the player there. And I was listening to Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant. Now, I started singing along with it. Well, while I was singing it, I just loaded my 44 Magnum. Of course, it does not have a safety on it. So every time I load it, I'll either leave a chamber empty or I'll fire a round into the ground. So there's a dead round up under the hammer. Well, I laid the gun on the seat beside me, and I proceeded to take me a nice nap. Ain't nobody bothering me. Unbeknownst to me, my ex had recorded it on the phone, then called 911 and played it to them, and you could hear the gunshot. She claimed I was shooting at her.
Oh, Lord.
And I wound up out of a $1,500 gun. By the time I got done with everything I had to do, I spent about $2,500. But the judge was very good that I went in front of. He dropped it to basically disturbing the peace, because there was no proof that I was actually shooting at her. Because I told the cop to come up there and drug me out of the truck. I said, "What in the hell? I'm in my own yard. Get the hell away from me."
But what state is that in? Because
in South Carolina, and I was way out in the country.
Is that a two-party state? Is that a two-party recording state? Because some states you can't you can't audio record unless the other party knows. So that's wiretapping.
Oh, you got a good point there. I might be able to go back and get it 100% removed
right there. That whole case.
But anyway,
but you got to know.
Anyways, all right, they dragged me off to jail. I finally get out about 6 or 7 days later.
Dang, that's crazy.
I never have got my gun back, even though it was just put down as disturbing the peace. That, plus the fact that she destroyed my mobile home so she could put another mobile home there. That's a long story behind all that. But anyways, she'd already done me wrong before this happened. And I was like, man, does anybody have any rights? I'm way out in the country. I mean, country. My land's considered farmland. And you can shoot a gun there anytime you want to. So that part of it was wrong. And the cop that drug me out the truck, he said, "You were shooting at your wife." I said, "No, I was not, sir. I don't miss. If I was shooting at her, she'd be dead." That was my exact
Hey, Jason G. Hey, listen, also about the wiretapping thing. The person, and even if it's a like a two-party state, the person has to be in a reasonable expectation of privacy. If I'm outside, especially if I'm a cop and I'm standing outside, or anybody, if I'm outside talking, I have no reason to expect that anything's going to be private.
and nothing in the course of their duty.
But he was
Nothing
and
in the
another
course
thing,
of their duty can possibly be private either. So, like, if you're talking with a cop off duty while you're chilling at his house having a barbecue, then he has a right. If he's got his uniform on, you're talking to him in
He's a
any
cop.
official capacity, that's public information. There's no
Yes.
reasonable
Yes.
expectation of
yeah,
privacy.
but not his
uh,
situation because he was in his.
another thing I do know about here in
That's
South
different.
Carolina,
That's
I
different.
understand.
Yeah.
if you are 35 feet away from the center line of any two-lane highway or road, you are on private property. So if a cop rolls up, won't aggravate you, and asks you to walk to the sidewalk, don't do it. Don't do it.
He might have a point there, as long as
Lord
the
have mercy.
person that
Yeah.
because I think it's 22 to the middle is curbage, so that would be kind of public, like, right? So after that, you're on private. As
Just
long as
over the
that
sidewalk.
person doesn't mind you being there and don't come out until you leave, he might have a point. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all the answers. I don't understand all the laws. And
I don't know. There was a cop pulled up in, I
hey,
mean,
Curly
right
Seagull.
to my front door,
Yes,
80
you
feet,
do.
80 feet away from the road. He come up there and started pramming on the door. I don't know what he wanted. And I said, identify yourself. He did. I said, you do realize you're standing on private property, and I don't want to talk to you. You can't read that sign on the door. I turned around and walked off. Went
Yeah.
back out of sight.
That's
He
another
had to
thing.
leave.
Yeah, I
He
encourage
had to
everybody to put
leave.
those signs up. That's the first line of defense against a trespass, is to have a no trespassing sign in your yard. That works for police and everybody else. I'm not saying you can shoot a cop if he comes past your
No, I
trespassing sign or
I
anybody
just
else.
told him I didn't
I'm
want to talk
saying
to him.
it's just your first warning. Go ahead and get it out there for everybody, first and foremost. If you
Yeah.
got some property,
That's
go
good.
ahead and stick it out there.
That's good
I'm
info.
not saying after that start shooting people. No, I'm saying that's just your first warning. Go ahead and get
Right.
it up there for your
And my
protection.
signs are pretty strict. They say posted, private property, no trespassing for any reason, no hunting, no fishing, no trespassing, period. And my name is signed to the bottom of the
I
sign.
like that.
Oh, there you go.
And also, I went a step further. I made sure they could read them at night. I got solar, the little yard lights, one on each corner at the top, so you can read them at night.
Smart man.
Yeah,
Smart
that's
man.
good. You got to do stuff like that. I like to hear that.
Me
But
too.
And it didn't cost
you
me
might have a
hardly
case for that
anything.
wiretapping because she can't do that if it's if you talking just if you in a two-party state and you're talking like me and you talking right now, we're in a two-party state. I can't just record it and then upload it to YouTube or play it for cops to hear so you can get arrested. Especially and it's
Right.
intentional. Especially if it's intentional. If it's intentional, that's a federal or state wiretapping charge. So
Very possible.
yeah,
You know,
if that's
I
possible.
might just try to push that because she's tried to take everything I got. 4 acres of land, over 4 acres of land,
I would not.
and everything else. And no,
Oh,
and
somebody
I supported her for
Philly.
18 years. She didn't even have to have a job. I paid for everything: housing, food, clothes, water, electricity, everything. I paid for everything. And she wants to turn around and do me like this, as far as I'm concerned, she ain't nothing but a dirty old thief. That's the lightest.
I hate when people act that way. I'm sorry.
And I was with her, like I said, for 18 years. First 10 years we was together was pretty damn good.
That's
But after
scary
that,
too. When I've been my old man for 20. So when you tell me you've been with yours for 18 and you start saying yours acting up, I start getting scared.
yeah,
Hey, you never know though. My parents were together 27. You never know. I don't think you just never know. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
and
But
there's
we never
another
get to
thing.
word my brain, do we?
After about 10 years,
Hey, Lou.
every holiday she would just disappear. She would not spend the holiday with me. And it was days I had off, and I might have liked to have spent the holiday with her.
Maybe she had her another old man.
I couldn't find her. She'd leave, turn her phone off, couldn't find out where she was at or nothing. And then here's another thing she brought up in court. She got bit by a snake one day. Well, why didn't she call me? I had a phone. She never called me. I get home and I can't find her. I don't know where the hell she's at.
I think she had another old man for a while, baby.
Well, she went to Georgia, supposedly.
She was calling somebody. Trust me, when somebody bites you by a snake, you're going to call who's closest to you. It must not have been you, unfortunately. She called somebody, I bet you.
Well, she called 911.
I know, but after that,
and
baby.
The helicopter come got her. And I guess, my dad only lived a few, not even a quarter mile down the road. So I guess the noise of the helicopter, he come to see what was going on. That's how I found out that she was in the hospital. Well, she got over that. And about 3 years later, she, under the guise of she had a job offering in Georgia, she went to stay with her sister in Georgia. She would not talk to me on the phone, only text me. So I think that's where her other little play around guy was.
Right.
And that went on for a year. And then when we went to court for the divorce, she only claimed that she was gone for 9 months.
You know what the good thing is? If she's like that, the good thing is she's out of your life now.
Well,
fixing to be completely out of your life. I know she ain't quite.
Well, I've been divorced now for 3 years.
Okay.
But let me tell you what she does. I move away from my property. I stayed out at the pond, which I'm caretaker over, for almost 2 years. Then I got this building. So, I got the building. I'm going to move back here. So I did. And it's like 7 miles from my old place. Guess what she does? She befriends somebody that lives at not even a block away. And every time I turn around, I catch her watching my place. Now, you tell me if that ain't harassment.
It is harassment. Sounds manipulative, too.
Can somebody put my channel link?
Yeah, that would be nice.
If you said you didn't, if you confronted her and said you didn't want her to, and then she kept doing it, it might be harassment.
Well, I did get in her face out in front of Dollar General. She was out there taking pictures of my little Jeep, which was given to me. It was given to me.
Are you guys going through? Are you going through court proceedings right now?
I was mad. I did not.
Are you going through court proceedings right now?
No, that's
it's all over now. It's been like 3 years.
But she was out there taking pictures of my Jeep, and I did not cuss. But my exact words were, "If you don't quit harassing me, you ain't gonna live much longer." Do you understand me?
Did you say?
He got away from me.
Did you say I didn't? Did you say I didn't threaten her? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't.
Was that the first half of that sentence?
I said, if you don't quit harassing me, you're not gonna live much longer. I didn't threaten her.
He didn't even say he hoped and prayed. He just said that shit was facts.
Damn. How you know that? She ain't gonna live much longer. She got cancer or something?
I don't know and don't care.
Maybe he knows karma's gonna get her ass. But taking pictures ain't a crime.
I know she may turn First Amendment auditor on you.
Yeah, she was taking pictures. That's her First Amendment right. But
she's fucking with that.
Document your ass.
But
what's she doing in your town? I get what you're saying. She done followed you. What's she doing there? I get it.
Nope. What she was doing was harassment. I didn't say a word about the pictures. Nothing. All I said, if you don't quit harassing me, you're not going to live much longer. Guess what? Karma's a mother. Karma's a mother. She's been in 4 wrecks. since
Oh,
then.
damn. Well, maybe you might be right.
Are you psychic?
And
Hey,
none of the rest is my
hey.
fault. I was nowhere near any of
No, Warren, we're messing with you. Actually, we're high. Well, I know I'm high. That's just funny to me.
it.
You know,
But
not funny like
I
not
know how
funny
to
that
talk
happened,
when
but
it comes to the law. I know how to talk without getting myself in trouble.
I hear you.
That's like
Yeah,
I
but
had a
have
guy.
you used the karma defense before in court? Does that one work for you?
Well, I don't think they'll recognize it. They're a bunch of idiots.
no. But it does usually work in real life. I can tell you that. Hey, me, Rojo.
Anyways, there was a guy
Mexican.
staying here, and he stole from me and one of the other guys that stays here. I got two tenants right now.
Hey, we're the people.
And
Hey, AC.
he got locked up for basically stealing the other guy's moped. The guy told him he could ride it to the store, which ain't but half a mile away, and back. Well, he winds up 30 some odd miles away and got locked up for public disturbance, drunk in public,
Oh, fuck.
and of course they towed the moped.
My car?
And I said, that's it. You're not coming back. He tried to come back, and I did something to change his mind. I won't say what. I did not touch him.
Maybe he won't live much longer.
Yeah, I bet you not
touch him.
say what, Warren.
I didn't touch him.
I know you
But
didn't. You
a
just
cop
smart for that
came
thing.
up here. A cop came up here and said I had to let him move back in. I said, well, sir, this is my private property. He was paying no rent. He stole from me. I said, I will tell you one thing. My doors are now locked. There will be no more renting. If somebody breaks through my door, it ain't going to be good. They left me alone.
That's good.
Right.
I didn't say what I was going to do.
You can't throw them out without letting them know sooner. But I get what you. I think you might be okay. I mean, breaking it.
Oh, he ain't been back. That's been 2 years ago.
I tell you what, some of us are always gonna stand on. Like when it comes to our home, I think a lot of people are gonna stand on what they believe in, whether it means whatever, And I applaud those people.
Yeah, like I told him,
especially when it comes to your home. You know what I'm saying?
Don't want him back here. I said, there's none of his property here. I said, he's got an old bicycle here. I'll put it by the front corner of the building. That is the only time he is allowed to step foot on this property, get his bicycle and go.
Especially if you own one on a piece of, man, if I own me a little piece of property and a piece of land, man, I protect that thing. Man, I protect that thing fiercely.
This is mine.
You know what I'm saying? It would mean something to me.
This is mine.
So I can understand that.
I got the deed to it. It's paid for.
You're a very blessed man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. The only thing is the taxes on it was $3,200 a year.
You can get maybe disability or senior discount or something. Homestead extension too. You getting homestead extension?
Well, it's here's what it boils down to. I talked to the auditor and he sent the assessor out here. It was deemed a commercial property. Okay, that's gone now.
Thank God.
Because all it lives in my home, and there's a good little bit of damage on the building that needs to be fixed. So they dropped the value of it down from $158,000 down to $50,000.
Wow, that's nice.
So my taxes this year coming will only be $900.
Oh,
I can handle that. I can handle that with $3,200.
Yeah, but now that it is, if it is private and it's residential now, well, hell, if it's private, I'd leave it private. But if it's residential, I would try to get the homestead extension now.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that.
I
got to go get the address changed on the license,
okay.
which my old address is still mine because I would not sign the
I like your wife's
papers over, and I've been paying the taxes on it, so that address is still valid.
I got a question.
address on my license is good. It's just not where I'm staying.
Yeah, you can have that like that for a while, but it depends. Some states make you want to.
Oh yeah, they want to aggravate you. All they want is money.
10 days.
Yeah. I have a question.
No. If you got two addresses, you can use either one.
Yeah, if you really have. Yeah, as long as you got access to that property, yes, of course.
Yeah. Anybody know why Direct D got arrested when he had got arrested a while back? If y'all know,
like a week ago, I don't know.
Yeah, no, not a day ago. Like it was after he had that court case when he told the judge that he could record.
Right, I don't know. If anybody knows, please tell me. Anybody know? I know he, and then I know he supposedly went back Wednesday. I think when I was at the doctor, but I don't know. But I know, I heard the people that were with him, and they described him getting arrested. But that was the last I heard. And I know he got out of jail, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the charges were.
Anything they can make money on, they gonna keep it hush hush. They ain't gonna tell nobody.
I'm just getting so sick of this. We're not criminals. We're actually people that are trying to do good things, and people that volunteer our time and effort.
Let's say, all right.
Why do we have court cases?
Right let's say you're out cop watching, and some guy
they said
has got a knife hid where the cop can't find it. And he goes to cuff him, they turn around and stab him. If you got video of that, you done something good.
Oh yeah, they'd want it then. They'd call it evidence. I hear it all the time on the mainstream news. They'll say, "Oh, cell phone video was provided, and here it is," and the police used it as evidence. Yeah,
there you go.
They would be happy if it worked.
They don't realize that when they do right, when they do right, everybody can help.
Right, and I will show every time they do right too. I show all interactions, good or bad.
So they say
nice, not always start out nice. Who's echoing?
You got somebody to look that up. Where's the law about circumventing dispatch? There's something written.
Richard, that sounds like you echoing.
Who, me?
No, we the people.
Now, I was going to say, if you've got
you don't have anything open.
If you got StreamYard and YouTube open at the same time.
It might have just been a glitch. And then we lost somebody. Who did we lose?
I already know not to do that. I learned that.
I know you learned that on my birthday.
Yeah, it don't take but a second. You'll figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah, we usually do.
I was like, we were trying to talk.
Yeah.
And everything was like, everybody's voice was echoing, and there was like 4 people.
It happens. There's Shakur.
And there's a 10-second
delay. I knew we lost somebody, but
yeah.
I couldn't remember who. That's how how bad my short term is. But my long term really is good. Thank God. Okay, well, I said Shakur could come back. Where is he? I don't see him.
Back.
Okay, good.
Anyway, y'all want me?
That's
y'all want me to play you a lick or two on something?
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
So far as the retaliation, because I've been requesting body cam, and I told you I've been doing paperwork as well as audits and all that stuff. So lately, I've been getting denied for body cam, saying it can't be redacted. Without it's too much. So they're saying it can't be redacted. And I forget the specific term. And they're also saying the incident is under investigation or under criminal investigation. So all the activities I'm doing are legal. So now what I'm about to do, because I am getting denied and they're just doing this delay releasing it. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to get my city council and some of my state representatives. They might not like what I'm doing, but I'm gonna get them to work on my behalf, because everything I'm doing is legal. When I get stopped or if the police are called, they don't arrest me or do anything to me. So I'm not sure why you're using two of these reasons to not release the body cam or delaying the release of it, and they're not legitimate. So that's what I'm about to do, to try to slow that down and stop it from happening. I'm gonna do it fiercely, because you're delaying me getting public information, and this
that belongs to us.
Yeah, this is like minuscule. This isn't even serious stuff. This is the police being called, them barely saying anything to me, and I record some of it, but I want their angle to see what they said as they're coming up or as they're leaving or whatever. And I just want it, because it's public records, and they're trying to use these 2 excuses.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm doing.
One time somebody told me something, but I can't remember exactly. they said there's some way like you can go through like instead of going straight through the police department or something, you could go like to the city records clerk or something. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, I heard
because
that too.
Yeah, it depends though, because like to get body cam in my state, you have to go to the police department, or you can submit it through directly to the police department or to the state troopers, and they'll submit it in for you. But they handle it specifically, so each state varies. But I'm also going to see if it's
Either way, the
Fourth
request
Amendment.
ends up at the police department, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need to see if it's a Fourth Amendment violation, because they don't even get my name when I do mine, because even though I wear my bulletproof vest and I got my company name and my name in the back, but they don't get my name. So the only way they even know it's me is when I go to do the records request. Like they don't stop me at all. There's no legal detention. It's no nothing. So now for them to get more information or try to investigate, you're investigating the legal activity. So I'm about to see if it's a Fourth Amendment violation as well, because you wouldn't even know the person. Like you wouldn't even know my name if I didn't submit through my business a records request, whether it's a records request or a body cam request through my company with myself as the point of contact, versus independent contractor that I may have working for me for my company. So it's but this is what I'm doing to try to get this squared away and stop this from happening in my city, in my state. So I just one of you guys' thoughts.
It's like say you got a cell phone and you recorded something, they can take it, but then you just ask them for the video off their camera, and it's no. The law goes both ways.
Yeah, when you say they can take it, they can take what? They you mean take your video camera?
Video camera, cell phone, whatever.
Yeah,
they can take it from you
legally,
if
or
they can
illegally?
come up with some baloney charge and know that you were recording.
Mm-hmm.
They will seize your video equipment.
Yeah, I hate when I see that, when you guys go through that. I hate it so bad. I hate it.
They won't even give you, the digital footage off of one of their body cams. Come on.
Yeah. Guys, I hate to interrupt, but does anybody want to drop off for a minute so Ellie can come up?
I can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweetie.
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Bye.
No, you're okay. We the people, she's going to drop off for a while.
Much love.
Thank you, darling.
Really?
I just got here. I just got here.
So let's add Ellie.
Good morning. I didn't know you could only have 6 people, Amy. I apologize.
Well, if I wanted to pay, if I wanted to pay money, and if I could afford to pay money, then I could have like 10, I think.
Yeah, up to 10.
Yeah, but they give you a bunch of hours at least for free. One time I almost ran out of hours, only one time, and that's not bad. That was the month of my birthday and all that shit. So, and I still didn't run out. So,
yeah. By the way, I just had a birthday the end of last month. I won't say the exact day because
happy birthday!
You know how the hackers are.
They are. Yeah.
I just had a birthday in June.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy belated. Mine was August 16th. And I had a big old birthday panel that night, guys. We have fun. That was fun. I had birthday cake. Amanda was here. Sam was going to come, but she got sick, poor thing. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
I turned.
It was one of my better birthdays ever, and it was online. Ain't that crazy?
Nice.
Yeah, well,
but it's because you guys were there.
Yeah.
With the COVID
it's
mess.
Nice. It reminds me of the gaming community. The YouTube community reminds me of the gaming community, which is kind of cool. Cool and bad at the same time. Sorry for interrupting.
I'm okay.
It's only the drama.
If anybody notices, I don't do the gaming thing a whole lot. I stick toward the music end of it. And the only reason is now, don't say I don't sit down and play games sometime. I like URU. I like Silent Hill. Some of the older ones.
Silent Hill's a great game.
But to sit there and watch somebody else play a game is like, okay. I mean, if I want a game, I want to be the one playing.
They love it. They love doing that.
Little kids, especially my little grandsons, they love to watch, especially ones when people are driving in cars on the games.
Oh, like Grand Theft Auto. Now that's a fun
Yeah,
game.
he likes this one. Well, they're a little bit younger than that. Hopefully, they're not watching that yet. They watch this one like Batman and Superman racing, but it's somebody playing a game, you know. But to them, it looks like a cartoon. Yeah. To me, it looks like a cartoon. But
yeah,
it's
really, a fun one years and years ago. I forget what they called it. It was on the old television.
No, I used to play. My first one was Atari 2600.
I think it was called Grand Prix. Grand Prix. Now that one I enjoyed playing.
Oh,
it was fun to play.
But let me explain. When I say the YouTube community is like the gaming community, when I mean far as how strong it is and like the camaraderie, how positive, not like. Yeah, that's what I just want to explain. What kind of?
Well, I understand what you meant. It can be very positive, just like this community can be very positive. But when it's bad, it's bad, and when it's hurtful, it's hurtful. But I do see way more good than I do bad.
Yeah. I enjoy
I'm just really
all the music, all of it.
I'm just a type of person. I put my whole heart into everything, so I get hurt easily. But this shit would hurt anybody. You can, and I'm a pretty tough person, but I still have a heart, Yeah. I think somebody's my friend. If I don't really think they're my friend, or if I think they're like an acquaintance, that's one thing. But some of these people, I actually talk to on the phone and stuff, Yeah. And it's been years. It hasn't been a month or a week or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you go through my channel list, about 80% of it is music related. I am subscribed to probably I don't know 500 different music channels.
I like music.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to jump on real quick. Steve Stevens is in chat. He did a really great article on Herb Freeman, and Herb Freeman's getting a raw deal.
Yes, he is.
No doubt.
You guys should really check out.
How can we get to it?
Yeah.
Actually, that's MLH. That's exactly why I jumped up. I wanted to first thank MLH because he's the one who put me in touch with Steve. And, we spoke together, me and Steve, a lot to put this together. And he did an amazing job. So if it wasn't for MLH, first of all, I wouldn't have, been in contact with Steve. But Steve put so much time and energy into doing that article, which was amazing. And then another special shout out to DC Accuracy and Underground Audit, who is also helping out with a lot of the legal stuff with me too. Anybody knows I've been trying to get this story out there through many other people's panels to talk about Herb. I'm sure all of you know there's some nasty rumors out there about me being a cop and everything else, and how I set up Herb and how I'm responsible for him being in jail, which is the latest rumors. But anybody who knows me knows that, listen, the more the merrier. Who can help with this? I'm trying to get everything together. I'm in contact with his wife multiple times every single day. The latest is they're trying to postpone his 13th hearing because we're really not sure now on where his public defender for the first two cases stands. If she feels comfortable, which is what she said, even continuing on. So we don't know where that is. So we'll hopefully have that pinned down tomorrow. We do have a lawyer that is willing to take his case. However,
all right, another step.
Well, no, it is all right, except for he said that the court might not agree to appoint him. So he's willing to do it, but the court has to agree. He explained that they don't always agree to do it, but he'll do what he can. But he said, I cannot make any promises. It's only a 50-50 shot on whether he'll get it or not. So we're still trying to figure it out. We have more records coming in because we weren't aware that there was actually 2 search warrants. We just found that out. That there was actually 2 search warrants on the last arrest that they decided to add that night. There were, when his house was raided, over 20 police/government officials that were there.
Real quick, Ellie, before I forget, not because I want to interrupt.
Sure.
But do you know what the PAIR report is? The Rail News Network. Do you know who they are?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Kind of like our own little news station. You know who Noli D is?
Who?
Noli D.
No, I know
Okay,
DirecTV.
well,
Oh, I know who the only is.
okay. There's a thing called the Real News Network, and they're like the auditors' news channel, kind of, sort of. If you can try to get a hold of them and send them a copy of what's going on. It might take them a minute, but they'll try to cover it too. Right now, I know you're trying to get him out, but the more eyes we can get on it, the better. You know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You can directly email them. Her name's Taya Graham.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we want to try to do first because his bail is set at $100,000.
Right. Say whatever you need to say on here. I'm going to shut up now. Say what you need to say. Drop whatever links you need to link, and drop the link to the article. Somebody.
Yeah, hey, that's in there, and anybody can feel free to please share it on anybody's page. The more that have it, there's no limit on who can have it because the idea is to help them. We're trying to get a bail reduction because there were 18 people apparently arrested for his last charge who were more severe, and their bail was anywhere between $1,000 and $5,000, but poor Herb's is at $100,000.
Yeah.
Over a couple of $100 worth of food stamps.
Well, and the fact is,
to start with,
and to make that clear, Herb does not have food stamps at all.
Right.
So he is 100% innocent of all charges. They're all retaliation charges.
Can I say something else real quick, Ellie? A lot of family members will send their family member to the store and say, "Hey, will you pick this up for me and take my food stamp card with you?"
And
because
that's
I
legal.
don't ain't able to get to the store. That's why they're on food stamps to begin with.
Hey, and that's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. If you have permission and you're bringing the food to them and they're the ones eating the food, yes.
Exactly. When you use that card, what do you got to do? You got to put the PIN number in. Unless that person
he does not have the PIN number. He does not have the PIN number.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He does not. His wife does all of it, and she's the one who has legal power of attorney for her mother and for her uncle.
Yeah.
And their son who lives in the house.
Hey, real quick, I'm going to jump off, but I appreciate you, Ellie. You're the one that's doing a lot of hard work to help her, so you deserve a lot of credit. And Dennis said, "Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Later."
Thanks, Ellie.
Yeah.
I gotta look into that.
I appreciate the work everybody's been doing because it all matters, no matter what it is. If it's, I say it over and over. I know it's like a broken record, but all this stuff is what's important. One of it don't work without the other. The records don't work if nobody sees them. The videos don't work if nobody sees them. The advice don't work if nobody hears it. All that, you know what I'm saying? None of this works. The article don't work if nobody reads it. So we all need each other so desperately. Yeah, AC.
Authority check.
So I know it's like a broken record, but it really, we may not win, but damn it, we can at least try if we all stick together. And the ones that don't want and they ain't gonna ride all the way with us, they'll eventually drop off and they'll show themselves for who they are. The ones that want to ride and get this shit done are gonna get it done. At least die trying, I guess. But I don't want none of us going down as martyrs. I don't want no more Eric Brandts. I don't want no more of us getting stuck in prison for years. For nothing. It's bad enough we had to spend a night or two in jail or a week or two. That's bad enough for nothing. Fuck that spending years and shit. Fuck that. That ain't right. No.
Yeah, especially if you get arrested.
Oh, let me bring up another point. I'm an old ham radio operator. Okay. Mm-hmm. The tax that the government is putting on cell phones is 100% illegal because they wrote the law. FCC Rule Part 16, I think it is, says that any RF signal is non-taxable and listenable to by anyone who has the capability to read it or pick it up.
That makes sense.
All right.
It should be
every one of us.
It should be
every one of us are paying taxes to use the RF that the cell phone does.
Yeah, they're not taxing the signal though. That's how they get away with it. It's like when they tax the cup when you order water from McDonald's.
No.
Well, here's the thing though. FCC rule says that ain't legal.
They're
If
not
enough
taxing the
people
signal,
get
though.
together, if enough people will get together and quote that rule, they'll have to stop because they're breaking the law. And it's been going on for 20 years.
The tax you pay on your cell phone is not taxing. It's not the signal that you tax, though.
What are they taxing, baby?
All right, it all starts out with
The
RF.
infrastructure and the service that's being provided to you by a third party.
But we didn't. Oh, I was just saying.
But it's all RF.
But we got to
It's
pay
all
taxes.
RF.
They should
Right,
have.
but they're not taxing the RF. Like I said, it's the same thing that they like. Sometimes you can get taxed for buying water. They tax the cup because they can't tax you for the water. Or even simpler than that, the fact that you pay tax when you buy food from a restaurant.
That's why they don't want to
They
legalize
don't tax
marijuana.
the food.
They can't tax
They
you
tax
for
the
growing
fact. They tax the fact that you're in someone else's building. They're providing the air conditioning, the seating, and they're paying someone else to bring you your food and someone else to cook it. That can be taxed.
Well, that's supposed to be included in the price of whatever it is you're
I
consuming.
know when I worked at hotels.
It is. It's included right on your bill. It's
when I
listed
worked-
openly for you to read it.
Right, when I
Well,
worked
why
at
is the government getting a chunk of it?
The government
That's
gets a
what I
chunk of
wanna know.
everything.
Of everything.
What country do you live in? Uncle Sam always gets his piece, otherwise you go in a cage.
When I worked at
You either give Uncle Sam his due or you end up in a cage. That's the country I grew up in.
I mean, well, it depends how you know the tax law, because there's a whole bunch of people that's not giving Uncle Sam their money.
Okay.
But that's a whole other story. But
That's like
thanks
the
for the
taxes
subs
on
and
cigarettes and
pick my channel
alcohol.
up.
Shakur, I
Over
want to
half
watch
of
your
what you
videos,
pay
baby.
is taxes.
It'll take me a while, but I'll watch them eventually because I want to learn from you, and hopefully we can learn from each other and we can get some real work done.
Okay,
So,
I'm about to cut out, but thank
yeah,
you, and please
but we're
check
gonna be
it
in
out.
touch. We have been in touch for a while. We've been watching. You've been watching my videos. I even watching yours. I didn't know they existed, y'all, but I do now. No one's
morning, everyone.
Yep. Somebody check out my I'm gonna put some First Amendment videos up too, but most of them go well. But I do got some ones like I was at a township. I was in Horsham and they kind of like told me to leave. But I was done anyway, so I ended up leaving. But I shouldn't have been. They were about to trespass me. It seemed like so.
Yeah, it's
but
okay. It's all part of your journey. I put everything up there.
Yeah.
I had a cop watch. I got scared in the hauled house one time. I still put it up there.
Yeah, that's funny.
Somebody got the link to his channel.
I hope they do. I hope they drop it.
Really. I didn't
I
know
sub
you
to
were
everybody.
so,
Thank you.
Hopefully we can maybe link up or just chat.
Amy, do you mind me mentioning my email, because this phone I can't do but one thing at a time with it. My email is all lowercase Floyd Warren 666 @gmail.com.
Jesus Christ! Why you got numbers like that?
They gave it to me, and I
You
said I'll
knocked
never
me
forget
down the
that one,
bed.
so I kept it.
They gave me that number. They had to take it back. I'd be backspacing or add another number.
Well, I wanted 777, but somebody's already got that.
It's okay.
I tried to make an email that was all numbers, but I wasn't allowed
They didn't
to.
want
I
it,
had to
did they?
put the first digit had to be the first character had to be
a plus sign
a
at
letter.
least.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alpha.
Yeah, if it had been a plus sign, it would still been like a number anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, that's my email address. Google gave me that one. I was like, well, I ain't gonna forget that one, so I kept it.
I used to be good at computers, man. They changed them.
I'd have rather had 777, but
yeah,
and I
You speaking
requested
of
it.
computers when they had punch cards in them, Amy?
It wasn't that long ago. It was about 10 years ago, man.
10 years ago, you say?
Yeah.
Going back a little further.
Maybe a little further. Yeah.
That was back when computers still had vacuum tubes on them.
No, they didn't have vacuum tubes in them. I don't know. But I don't think I do too bad. I keep trying at least. That's
anyway, all I use my email. All I use my email for is YouTube. Occasionally, if somebody doesn't have text to video message, I'll use it to send like.
Why are you so quiet, AC?
Stuff I'm doing.
Everyone's talking.
Oh, you trying to be polite?
Oh yeah.
And that's why you
I
get
don't like to cut in.
I know I don't like to either, but unfortunately I do it anyway.
I try not to.
I
That's why
try
got my
not to
headphones
too.
on, so
God,
I
I
can
try
hear.
not to.
But I basically all I use that email part. There ain't no personal information there. I just use it for YouTube.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, see.
Hey,
Peace and
Steve, how are
long
you?
life.
It's morning time, so
It's a wonderful life.
no drama yet. No drama.
Thank
Assalamu
God.
alaikum.
No, it felt
Thanks.
good. I just
Yeah,
laid
yeah.
back in my bed. I was like, yes, that sounds so good.
To
I gotta
anybody
get
in the
out there and
chat,
cut some
if y'all
grass.
didn't notice, I have a different screen name. It's because that's for my second channel. Just throwing it out there.
Go ahead.
What's up, Broken? Oh, just throwing it out there. I have a second channel. That way I can do panels and shit like that.
Mhm.
And it not because it's different content than the First Amendment stuff and going out and recording. So I just thought it'd be easier. I know there are people out there that want to.
A lot of people like it separated like that, so you're probably doing the right thing. Hey, Sunshine Sam.
What? Yeah, I mean, and there's plenty of people that want to complain. Even though it's not their channel, that that it's part of the 1A community, and it looks bad, and I partially agree with that. So I just thought make it easier, and it'd be content that I want to fuck with online, and then you have my recording of the cops on a different channel.
Yeah.
So just trying to do my thing.
I just
You know what I think you should do, authority check?
Touch myself? No. That's a wishful think for me. All right.
I think you should do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
Thank you. See,
I knew that's what you were going to say, Denizen.
I was like, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
That's what I did. I mean,
and then like people chime in. They're like, oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And it's like, I hear it. So
I know myself enough to know that I barely can do this one channel. There's no way I'm going to have two. So I'm just happy with mine. And I think people know me well enough to know I'm not that professional. And they know if they see something they don't like to just come back, and I'll have a cop watch up there soon. They know that. I always do,
The only reason I have 3 channels is every time I have to change phones. The last time because they took down a tower in my area, and that phone worked really well. I liked it. And all of a sudden one day I got no signal. Well, that's why I got a 3rd channel now. When I set this phone up, I had to create a new channel. But it's doing well. It's up to 180 subscribers now, I
That's
think.
not bad. And if you're out there doing a lot of cop watches and you need those notifications to go live, it's smart to have 2 channels, because that way, you have 3 notifications if you need to go live, and you could still flip on the other channel if you had to and use those 3.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I'm only bringing this up because I see a couple people in the chat that they're probably informed about the situation. But anyways, so to anybody that's in the chat that follows Wolverine and all that, more power to you. I follow the guy. I still watch him. My drama with him is my drama with him. Just want to throw that out there. I don't have a problem if y'all are hanging out with him on his channel. That's y'all want to go hang out and mess and chit chat with him and be on his channel. By all means, hell, I'd be up there too if he didn't have me blocked. But I'm just bringing it up because I know there are people out there like, oh, he's talking shit, and some of the people I hang around, they like to group people, and that's not me.
So we're all individuals.
And we're all individuals. So you make your choice who you want to hang out with. I choose to hang out in channels, and sometimes I get ridiculed for hanging out with people that
I have no problem with Wolverine. I like Wolverine a lot. I feel bad.
I'm just throwing it out there that my issue with Wolverine is my issue with Wolverine.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
saying,
And I
I have no
appreciate
issue with
that,
y'all.
AC. And I appreciate that because, hey, 5 Speed, that, I want everybody to know, just because you don't like somebody don't mean I don't like them. Okay. And I can still like both of you. Okay. I want to answer No Bones Pressed. This is somebody I featured on my channel, and he's grown really quickly since then. Congratulations to him and good work on he's been doing. But now he has a question, and let's answer it for him the best we can. We can't give him legal advice, but maybe we could, tell him what we think, right?
Real quick though on this topic,
Uh-huh.
I mean I agree with you for the most part, but
Mhm.
I think there's something a little different when it comes to Wolverine because he's a serial harasser and a serial abuser, and the things he does are objectively wrong.
I agree.
So
I'm just
So I
telling
don't
you
think
Bob
that
doing
people should be guilty by association, which is why I agree with authority check 100%.
Yep.
But I don't. I tried to like him. I won't go that far because of the way he treats human beings.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you
Favorite
and
Nick Girl.
an anarchy. If I go to a channel and I see that I don't care for the content or what's going on there, if there's a bunch of drama going on, I don't say a word. I just leave. I don't. I just don't go there.
Okay, so yeah.
And that's my
So right
choice.
now we got a happy little group here, so let's keep it that way. And yeah. So we got some good ideas going this morning. That's why as much as these panels get so much drama pulled into them, that's why I keep having AC because of the knowledge I have gotten out of them.
Hey, okay, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like for instance, what Denison's talking about. I went to go watch Wolverine. Wolverine went live last night, and I heard the discussion, him, Broken, and somebody else, and I had to agree 100% with what Broken was saying. On the other hand, I'm still me. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. One of the things that Wolverine brought up, was he was talking about Herb. This, we should support Herb, and he was making with the guys getting arrested last night in Mesa. I 100% agree with that. I mean, I don't sit here and tell my audience that they should call their police department or that police department and to redress their government. I tell them that if you choose to, here's the number to do so. But I'm not going to sit here and say call.
Please don't say that.
But if you do call, just know that I do agree.
Yeah.
But like last night, like I said, part of the issue I had was he kept bringing up Ellie's name, saying that I'm gonna prove I know that she's a cop. She's this. He's just another person, spilling these lies about Ellie, and Ellie has been so supportive of everything that has gone on with Herb from day one.
No,
to me. That felt so sickening. That's the part that pissed me off.
And
what
I
he
don't
does is
even if
illegal
he really
in some
believed
countries.
that, which I mean, he doesn't believe that. I mean, maybe he does in his own mind. I don't believe it. But even if he really believed that, then went the time or place for it, right? The time or place was about the people that got arrested last night and about Herb.
Well, it's always the time and place for him to bring up one of his favorite targets of his abuse.
Okay.
That's
I like
authority check. I want to thank you very much for saying that. I know there's other people out there spreading it as well, that I'm a cop. And here's my thing. If you guys are about the truth, then you know what? If you have this truth, it's easier for somebody to present a truth than for somebody to defend something that's not. So by all means, if you think I'm a cop and you're spreading that in channels, play the video. I will pay you. If you have proof that I'm a cop or have ever been a cop or ever a narc or an FBI agent or attorney or Russian spy or whatever the rumor is today, I will pay you for that information because I 100% have never been. But you want to be hurtful. What you're doing is breaking down the 1A community.
That's what they're trying to do. Mm-hmm.
I don't go around spreading gossip or rumors.
They're mad because you're intelligent. That's why they want to take you out of here, and you're helping us. Hey, listen, Ellie, authority check, Dennis, and everybody. I want y'all to help this person. This is no bones pressed. He just don't. He knows we can't give him legal advice. He's asking the chat too. He wants to know about his video. I guess he got arrested. He wants to know, should he publish it or wait till it goes to court?
Oh,
I
would at least wait till you get the police report. Once you have the police report, they've already sat down. They've already put everything. Huh?
And maybe the body cam too.
I would hope
they have the body cam.
If it's me,
and
I want to catch the officer lying, because they lie. They lie on every single fucking piece of paper they fucking write on. You know, and if you can wait until you at least get a copy of the police report, and then they can amend it later on, that's fine. But you have the original fucking police report where they've written most of their lies down. Now you can present that to
erase that bare bones press.
You can present that to the lawyer. You can or your lawyer. You can present that to the judge once you go to court, if it goes that far. And you can show the inconsistencies of what he says. You know, if he says, well, you know, he resisted arrest, and all you did was, you know, put your hands up in the air, and it shows it on your camera. You just proved another fucking lie. You put your hands up. You didn't resist.
Okay, Desert Goat stepped down a long time ago. I didn't even notice it. I'm sorry, Desert Goat. I'd be so oblivious to things sometimes.
I like the way he's putting that out there. Okay. Here's the cards. I'm throwing them on the table. If you pick them up and use them, that's your
That's
good.
up to you. Yeah.
If you don't use them, I'm not mad with you. That's your choice. I like that attitude.
Yeah, we're just giving opinions here, and ultimately it's his decision.
Hey, can you give me a wrench, and I'll help out with the dropping the links thing?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Well, I gotta go on the iPad to do it then. Type
so my first legal advice to that person would be
no legal advice.
Don't take legal advice off of YouTube. That would be the first thing I would say.
Yeah.
It's not advice. It's varying opinions.
And I would also say the outcome of your case is almost wholly dependent on the judge that you get, right? So, obviously you need to have a basic understanding of the law and what your rights are. Otherwise, they will be trampled upon. But even knowledge of the law won't help you if a judge is dead set against you. And so it could be very beneficial for you to hire a professional attorney from your local area, because they're going to know the ins and outs of that particular system in a way that you cannot. And they're going to know those people, those individuals personally.
They know them people.
Now, obviously, the best scenario is for you to have someone in your family or an old friend who's an attorney, someone you can trust but is also part of the system. But even if you can't do that, you're going to want someone who's part of the system to be on your team, even if they're not necessarily on your side. You want them in your employ, and you should use them as a puppet in any way that you can. But I always advise the people that they should hire an attorney. Don't represent yourself, and don't take advice from friends. Let a professional guide you through the process.
Thank you, Batman, for the super chat. Good morning to you. Hey, good citizen, dude. And I agree with you, Dennis.
What you guys up to?
And what you just said was some of the wisest words ever spoken, especially like how I feel about attorneys and stuff. I think I got me good with it, but still I do realize the connection. But I also do realize that, you know, he knows these people the way I don't, and that's a good and bad thing. And I appreciate him. I'm glad to have him. Trust me, I'm glad to have him. Okay.
Never trust your attorney,
I don't trust nobody,
but have an attorney.
I have one. I have one. I have one, and I'm very grateful to have him. Now, where were we at? We got Sam in here. We got Broken. Let's say something about something. We got Eat came in, and Batman's in here, and Don Tracy's in here. I don't know. I guess that's everything.
How you doing, American Amy?
A lot of good things you were saying with Dennison. Hey, Eat, how are you? Hello.
I'm doing pretty good. What's up, Warren? Yes, it ain't shit.
Oh, doing good, doing good.
What I
Figure I'd
want
mix it up a little bit and do a little playing, but we got a pretty good discussion going on, so I've been holding
Hell
on to that.
Beat you to it, Dragonette.
I did my first flag audit today.
Yeah, that's good. I like flags, and I like to see them in good shape. So it's important to me that you did one. A flag audit. Hey, President Santa, you're late.
Hey,
Because
hippies,
I always
hippies
try to
up.
check the flags out. I want them right.
I didn't even think about
hippie.
that shit till yesterday. I was like, dude, you can make a channel where it's just nothing
Yeah.
but flag audit.
You check my channel out. I found some that were raggedy. We went back there. Amanda said they looked right the second time, but y'all know I can't see good at night and shit. Not in the park like that. She said they looked right the second time. I hope she was right, because if I go back over there in the daytime and they're wrong, I'm like, oh shit, they're not right. So then I'm gonna have to go up there and tell them they're not right. Because once I find it, when you start videoing that shit, you find all kinds of crazy shit. Look at Ragged Monkey. He found like a bridge.
I didn't even like I said, I did. Dude talked about it. Somebody talked about it yesterday, and then I was like, dude, that's a pretty good fucking idea. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, I like that.
You
idea.
don't have to agree with everybody, Redneck Girl. You shouldn't. Yeah, and we need everybody's opinions, and we need everybody's thoughts and stuff, and we need to have honest, frank discussions, but not accusatory discussions or name calling discussions, especially not, and no drama discussions, not against our own people. If you have a disagreement with somebody, especially in your own community, take it offline, talk it out. Shit, be adults.
There are panels that are specifically for that.
Well, that's come on. We're trying to make some that aren't that way. We're trying to get the people that really want to get some changes done. We're trying to get on them to get together, whether they like each other or not. At least be decent to each other and
Beat you to it, broken. Sorry.
together. And the ones that don't, I think they're gonna show themselves up, and eventually it keeps happening. It seems to me.
Oh, by the way, Hippie just put up a new video.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some Coke.
It's called "Long Walk in the Woods." Check him out. I just got the notification just now. I'm gonna go over and watch it just as soon as we're done here. Hey, y'all want to hear a little music while we're just sitting there?
Careful about playing music on the channel.
Got my baby face going. Got my baby face going. Looking good for the master.
Good for the master. You look good for yourself. Shit.
I had to shave down for the master. I couldn't go into court looking like a dirty looking Southern man now. Don't go into court looking like a dirty looking Southern man.
Yeah, I don't care where I'm going. I'm going dressed how I fucking feel comfortable.
I know, right?
I dress like an old biker, and that's the way I've always dressed. So
that's like how the courts have them fucking the clothes, like you have to wear certain clothes and shit, dude. Rhode Island, they were fucking sending people home because of that shit. They wouldn't let them come into court.
That sounds like a good way to get out of jury duty. I wish they'd do that here. Right?
I wouldn't know what law that says we can't wear shorts in a courtroom.
Half of us look blazed.
Let's all go into the
unfortunately, though, a judge doesn't need a law to put you in a cage, though. That's the great thing about being a judge.
No, all he needs is feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All they need is feelings.
Literally, though, that's the quote law, end quote, in the United States. Contempt of court is considered to be constitutional. So if you hurt the judge's feelings in his courtroom, he can legally put you in a cage.
Well, now, is there elements to contempt of court that are, because a lot of people, I mean, I've never really looked up the laws for contempt of court.
I wonder about that myself.
Of course, there's
really do.
elements to it, but the problem is that the person who you've just offended is the one who's responsible for determining whether or not you've met the elements of the crime.
Right.
That reminds
And
me
the
of
only
that
one
thing.
who can overturn him is another person who has
Right. Well, most
superpowers.
states have it to where judges have absolute qualified immunity. So.
Right.
That reminds me of that scene out of Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, where they carried him into court. Yeah, he's all whacked out. He
I got me
keeps
some
seeing
more.
this glass of water up there on the judge's desk, and he finally stumbles up there and grabs it, and he turns it up and drinks some and spits it out and says, "Freaking vodka!" Ah, man, that was classic. They threw the whole case out and sent him home.
Freaking vodka, boy! I want to see an auditor do that. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Well,
Yeah, I think his exact words was, "Friggin' vodka, man."
Would have been even more funnier if they would have fucking got him with if they would have got him with a public intox. Not the judge, but if they would have gotten fucking
That's kind of why they was already there, but neither one of them had been drinking. They'd just been smoking and doing acid and yada yada yada. Watch Up in Smoke. You get a kick out of it. You've never seen Up in Smoke?
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh,
he pulls out. Oh no, let me get my joint, man.
Hey man, you mean we smoking dog shit?
Yeah, we quit driving, man.
He said, "Yeah, to get you high on it." Let me tell you the story behind
It's Labrador.
Yeah, I was fixing to say the same
I put my stash up on the table.
What kind of weed is this? It's
Labrador,
shit, man.
I ain't never heard of no Labrador, man.
That's my favorite part. This joint tastes like shit, man. Yeah, because my dog ate my stash.
Yeah, I laid it up on the counter, and the little motherfucker, he ate it. I had to chase him around for 3 days with a baggie to get it back. He says, "But I think it's even better now." I reckon them fellas be smoking some funny stuff.
That's right, Steve Stevens, but that's kind of old news, though. That's how the police have operated for a few decades now. Arrest for whatever, worry about if it's right or wrong later. I will have no consequences.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And that's...
Somebody told the truth there.
Good citizen media. What's up, brother?
If you ignore the original intent and supremacy of the Constitution, it's also legal because the judicial branch has been given the authority to essentially write law by through opinion. And that is case law in this country. The police do have absolute immunity to arrest you unlawfully, and so long as you can't prove that they knew they shouldn't have, it's fine.
But yeah,
Redneck Girl. I was eating barbacoa. It's a Mexican thing.
Oh. This guy is from Iran. He's a Persian. He is a plant. Do not buy the whole Mexican act. That's just his cover.
Hey, according to Dying to Live, I am an agent provocateur. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, so here's the thing. Do you have to be paid by a federal agency in order to be an agent provocateur, or can you be born that way? Because if you can be born that way, then you are definitely an agent provocateur.
I like that one. I like it.
Hey, I was born a lesbian.
Does it require an employee ID number? That's basically the question.
Hey, when he called me that, I told him to say, "Hey, hold on a second. I need to go check my bank account. I need to know if the police department union's check is cleared."
Wait a minute. Why can't I hear anymore?
Amy,
you got something in your ear?
No. Oh, I can hear now.
Okay. Like we used to say on that there CB radio.
Did someone just
get
kick
the
a
peanut
guitar?
butter out your ears? Mm-hmm.
Did anybody else hear that, or am I having a stroke right now? Oh, it's the
I
reverb in your
turned my
microphone.
volume up.
Yeah, it's probably the reefer.
It's not the reverb, bro.
He said
I
reverb.
turned my
He
volume
said
up.
Oh shit!
Lulu, there's 28 people in here. Drop mine. I got like 25 people on the new channel.
Is that better?
Hey, everybody give her the thumbs up now. I did mine as soon as I got on.
You're coming in good now, Amy.
Good.
Amy, you have 37 thumbs up and only 4 thumbs down. I'd say your stream
hasn't
here
been
is
trolling
doing
enough.
absolutely very well.
She's not been trolling enough yet.
I think I'm gonna do a video one day and I'm gonna title it "Thumbs Down, Please," just to see how many thumbs down I'll get.
Amy, are there any developments in your case that you can talk about publicly?
I rarely get a thumbs down, so I think I'm gonna do a video, maybe me playing the guitar or something, and I'm gonna make it like really bad playing. And I'm gonna say the title of the video is gonna be "Thumbs Down, Please," just to see how many I can get. Because I mean, over 300 videos I've done, I think I've only got maybe 8 or 10 thumbs down.
He's gonna go and look, and it's gonna be like minus 5,000 view hours. He's gonna be, what the fuck?
Did I lose something?
Hero
I
praise.
don't know.
Hero praise. Hey, Amy.
What?
Are there any developments in your case that you can talk about publicly?
No, right now it's just been extended.
I wonder if I do that. I wonder if YouTube will.
They wouldn't drop it, so my lawyer had it extended, and that's all I can say. That way, because I hired him the night before the arraignment, so he needed time to get familiar with the case. You know, if I'm not going to drop it, he has to look at the case. You know.
Does he sound optimistic, or has he given you no feedback?
I think he's optimistic, but I'd rather not comment.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Ashamed Canadian. I'm sorry about this morning's text mess or group messages. Just want to throw it out there. I did not mean to stir the pot, so I apologize.
Wait, what? You didn't mean to stir the pot? You accidentally stirred the pot?
So, see, this is the thing. Like, people don't understand. Sometimes when you're stirring the pot, and let me correct that. Most of the time, when you're just stirring the pot, the drama's already there. The argument's already there. The fight's already there. and all you're doing is you're giving it that little push.
But why?
Or a reminder.
Why?
But I'm just saying, you said you didn't mean to stir the pot when normally you say, I stirred the pot. So I'm just wondering, did the pot stirrer accidentally stir the pot?
I might have. You know what? I would like to say no on this one, but since I get blamed for a lot of shit.
I don't like the drama. I hate this drama. But then to find out you really like to stir the pot.
So you like to stir the pot.
You know, this shit really ain't no joking in the game, and you know better than that. You see, you've been serious enough in this and deep enough in this know that this shit ain't no game.
He constantly admits he likes stirring the pot. I'm just interested in the.
Well, I never heard him say that.
Well, let's
really.
No, I haven't. I really haven't, AC.
So she doesn't watch you then, apparently.
I don't know.
Not that big of a fan.
Well,
I was gonna say I
am a big fan, but I don't have time to watch nobody hardly anymore. It seems, and I try, and then by the time I get done, I watch a few audits a day, and I do everything I can do, and then at night I try to watch like one little show, like one little true crime channel or something, and I never even make it through that before I pass out and fall asleep. I'm just getting old, I guess. I try to watch
I don't have.
possible.
I watch. I'm sub to.
I'm sorry.
I'm sub to so many different channels.
Me too, and I get no notifications.
I want to say if I had I could probably go look this up, but on the main channel, I'm probably subbed to over 400 channels.
Dude, I'm
do I
probably
watch all
I'm
400 of them?
Oh,
Thousand.
geez, I think I'm getting close to 1,000.
I'm over 1,000.
I'm close to
There
like
it is.
1,500.
Yeah, I bet you.
Well, and so like
I thought it was more than that.
I have like a different channel I use for all my personal stuff. So there's channels I watch that I enjoy watching. I always bring this one up. There's a channel called Adventures with a Purpose. It's a dive team. They go out.
I watch them.
You watch it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about then.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys they go out into the lakes and rivers and waterways, and they help clean up the environment, pulling vehicles and stuff out of the
looking
river.
for dead bodies too.
But yeah, that's where I was going with the next. But they also have a side project where they go out and help cold cases, families that are looking for their loved ones, families that have no idea where their loved one is. But the last time they saw him on this highway driving this direction, and there's a possibility that they could be in the water somewhere. So they go and they do the searches, and a lot of times they come up finding and helping these families out with finding their loved one that has
That's
been
some beautiful work.
I enjoy that content, and so like I have it. So I watch stuff like that, but I leave those channels on a different screen name.
Right.
Specifically with Authority Check, I watch like every single channel that's in there. I've watched a video here. There's something I like about this guy, something I like about this girl. But then I have my favorites. A lot of the people that I have the bell chimed on is the people that are more local to me. No offense to anybody else outside of Texas.
That makes sense though.
Yeah. Well,
But,
AC,
that makes
they
sense.
made it easier to change that, right? Like you don't.
I don't never get no notifications.
Used to, you would have to go back to the person's channel to turn on the notifications, where now you could just go to your channels part and just scroll through, and you can actually just hit the notifications through it. I was doing that shit yesterday. It made it so much easier.
Okay.
So
anyway, I try to watch what I can when I can. As much time as I have, I do. Plus, I'm trying to work myself. Plus, put videos up myself. Plus, do panels occasionally.
So I forget to shave.
Personal life too, and I'm trying to remodel my house. I got a lot of shit going on, man. I try my best, though. I really do.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I've got a main job. I've got a side job that I do. There's still other stuff that I have to do outside of the YouTube world. So, what?
I think I'm watching the kid KS get arrested right now.
I gotta check this.
Check it out. Nothing to do with what's going on in chat. Just a handy tip for anybody out there that likes bag snacks like tater chips or Doritos or whatever. Don't open the top of the bag.
Is the kid from Arizona?
I'm pulling it up.
Open the bottom of the bag, or
he's from AZ, right?
Okay, mute if you need
Cali?
to, but come back and let us know because I want to know the information. I like
Gilbert.
We already got an audience here. I like to announce it here in case he needs help. It is a he, right?
I was told that there was 3 people from Mesa arrested last night.
Yeah,
there was.
I think I see him wearing a yellow shirt. He's in handcuffs.
Are you looking at the screen or are you talking shit?
I'm watching a video that directly.
Oh, that's you, Dennis. I know
night.
you wouldn't be talking shit. I'm sorry. I can't see. I'm in the sun, baby. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna see what's going on. Keep looking.
If he was one of the guys arrested in Mesa, he was not live.
Mesa, is gonna need a mask, super mask.
I don't think that's him though. It shows that he streamed 9 hours ago in downtown Gilbert. The kid KS likes to hang out. What isn't it? The Gilbert bystander. He also records in that area.
Yeah.
I want to say he's recorded with them.
What about AC Avenger?
So I don't think that's him part of that group.
Okay.
Oh crap! I got a phone call coming in.
I
I'll catch
think
up with you
Tempe
guys later.
against police violence
Okay.
might know.
Thank you, Termite. We appreciate you.
Because Direct D got arrested last night, right? Wasn't it him and then 2 other people?
I know he got directed a day ago. I don't know about last night.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Wednesday.
Um,
I didn't get a notification till last night, but
yeah. There was a mass
I
arrest
looked
last
it up
night.
and it was Wednesday.
I don't think D got arrested last night.
You're
Believe it
on-
I
or
don't
not.
think so either.
Well,
Believe it or
somebody
not.
had his phone last night. Somebody was recording for him.
Fuck. I
Oh,
don't
then
know.
he might have.
He was.
Then he
Yeah.
might have, because I was
Oh.
basing that off of him recording.
Yeah, no, he handed his phone off to somebody. I jumped in the middle of all that, and saw that his somebody else was holding his phone. I cannot think of who it was at the moment. Fuck, it's gonna piss me off, and I can't remember that. See, Amy, you're not the only one with bad short-term memories.
I know. Ain't none of us perfect, bro.
I
Constitution
got bad
matters.
short-term memory and long-term memory. I
Hey,
just got
Mark.
bad memory altogether.
Still got Batman with us. Still got Gibson's Dude. We still got Steve. All around. Pig's ass is.
What's up all around Pig's ass?
I think they made that name just so I could get tripped up on it. I'm just playing. I always do.
Dude, that name cracks me up every time I see that.
I love it too, but it always. Okay, who is TMC? Does anybody know him? I guess we won't give him a chance.
Who's that?
TCM.
TCM. Tell him to show a face.
I see his face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As long as you're seeing people's face.
Matters.
The Constitution
Oh, there we go.
matters. Hey, okay, that makes sense. I know who that is.
Morning.
How you doing? I'm sorry, I never seen your face before. I didn't know.
That's fine.
Have to be careful.
Yeah, I tend not to go up on a lot of panels other than one.
I understand. I don't blame you. I wouldn't go up just on anybody's panel either.
Sorry for the echo. So yeah, there were 3 auditors arrested last night.
Yeah, see if you got information. We appreciate it. We sure do.
I didn't recognize this name. The guy was saying Euro Negro. It might have been the other guy, something Euro. I don't know, but it was Phoenix Cop Watch, and
El Charro Negro.
El Charro and Phoenix Cop Watch.
And it was why recordings necessary. But
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, me either, but it doesn't matter.
Every camera counts was there.
But
Tempe against police violence. Tempe against police violence was on Direct D's channel. D gave him the camera, I think, when he was making sure he was not snatched up.
Yeah, I think I remember D
on the sidewalk making phone. I remember now. He was on the sidewalk. He gave his phone to Tempe so he could go make phone calls to start getting the word out to different people.
Just in case, right?
What was going on. But as a result, we're trying to organize. So when we contacted the store where he was arrested, the people at the store were like, well, we had him trespassed because it's our property.
Okay, excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry to Constitution Matters. I'm so sorry. Any of my mods, if there's an Ellie in here that's being mean to people or that's being rude to people, that is not my Ellie. Get rid of them. Ban them. Kick them out.
The real Ellie should have a ranch.
Yeah.
Right?
My
The real Ellie's gonna be blue.
have a ranch. My real Ellie does have a ranch.
Yeah.
No ranch. Get rid of them. Ban them. They're fake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Give him the bam. Give him the bam.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So we're trying to. So I'm trying to organize a nationwide boycott of the Circle K franchise because that's the only way. So since they're actively
Circle K,
the Mesa Police to violate citizens' rights, and their position is, hey, the First Amendment doesn't apply to us. We're like, okay, if it's private property, we'll hit you in the way where you're.
Actually,
our lives are private property.
TCM, even though they are private property, there is still what is called public accommodation.
Right.
And a lot of these gas stations are covered under public accommodation. The places that aren't are nightclubs.
I agree 1,000%. I'm calling for a boycott.
And and a lot of times they spend money in these places too.
Right, and that's what we're trying to say. So we're saying not just boycott the Mesa stores; they're a nationwide chain. So this is what, excuse me. I already have an email out to their corporate headquarters. I've got a suggestion of language to use so that if people go to their website, I'll send it to you, Amy, if you want to post it. We're going to try to get it on a Google Docs so that we're going to try to get it on Google Docs so that people can click the link and get download the thing, and everybody's sending the same message. So when they see it, they recognize that we are organized, that we do have some clout, and maybe we'll get their corporate management. We're saying we're not going to stop the boycott.
I don't want to hurt the pocketbook.
There's a Circle K like a mile down the road. I'll go hold a sign that says boycott Circle K.
Right, boycott Circle K. So that's the new message that we're trying to get out this week.
They was one by my mama's, but I think they just went out of business because their own employees were stealing from them.
Okay. Well, they're a nationwide organization. So this way, it's not just the Mesa, because a lot of people, we were trying to organize a boycott of Mesa business. And we were discussing that with the mayor, threatening him with that, and they don't seem to really take that seriously. And now we're thinking, you know what? If we target Circle K right off the bat and do it nationwide, they may come out and publicly make an announcement. We're asking them, make your stores safe havens for the Constitution.
Right. They get to record us. Even from their private property, they get to record us. What we don't get to say anything.
All the way up the
We're
street.
Buying gas, because
they
it's
can record up the street.
I think the issue last
night. You don't have
night.
that privacy though, dude. You can't just go and.
I don't want no
They
privacy.
can't go against the cops. You can't run a business and then go against the largest gang in the United States.
Mafia. Basically, same difference, right?
I think the issue last night was they weren't asked to leave the property, and then they were arrested. I think if I remember hearing correctly, there was a couple people that were asked, and they moved over to the sidewalk. But
that should be fine.
But the ones that were arrested weren't asked, "Hey, you need to leave." They were just straight up handcuffed and done.
That's what I understand.
Yeah. So part of trespassing is you have to be asked to leave. If you refuse to leave, then you can be put in handcuffs.
Right.
And that's not what happened.
And it has to be private too, correct?
Right. Well, yeah. Well, just by and by being open, the store has given you, remember I talked about earlier, having a no trespassing sign is the first warning. I don't want you here. The first sign that you're welcome is by having the doors open and an open sign. Come on in. Now that can be rescinded, but at first it's open. It's almost public at that point. Now there can be stipulations, and they can start to diminish. But at first, it starts out as a free, open, welcome place. Then they can start, restricting that.
Well, I think where a lot of these laws are fucked up, instead of the homeowner or business owner being the person to handle trespassing with the police departments, it has become a point where anybody who claims that they work for the corporation can have somebody trespass, and I think that's a load of bullshit when half these people, some of these people are 16, never, don't know nothing about the law.
Well, it's anybody who has authority over the property. So that would definitely include someone who's employed there to run.
I'd be careful who I who I have employed at my property if I own a business.
But do you have the reasonable expectation in a store to be able to do things that you would be able to do privately in your home? Absolutely not. There are some things if you did in a store, you would get arrested for.
That's true. And I didn't say that it was no free. When I said free space, I meant free to come into.
Right.
It is. Everybody's welcome at first, you know, as long as they get shoes and shirt or whatever requirements are on the door, mask, red shirts, maybe if they want, as long as they're making everybody wear one, you know. Yeah, it is a sign that it is free to come in there and that you're welcome there. Unlike my house where the door is locked, there's a no trespassing sign. There's several signs there that you're not ever welcome to come in there. Yes. So that's what I'm just saying. There's a little bit of difference there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey guys, real quick. I don't know if we can restream this or not, but Tempe is showing he's live, and the video that he's live on says waiting for everybody to be released at Mesa at the Mesa PD.
Shit, boy,
so
mirror that shit.
I don't think there's an issue with us mirroring or rebroadcasting it here, and them waiting to get out. We're not, you know, we're commentating. You know, it's that fair use thing. We're commentating.
I don't mind doing it, but
come on, dude, is he there by himself?
To be honest,
he's there with a bunch of people.
He's there with a bunch of people. Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell you who it is because I'm not clicked on it at the moment. But there's a new chick that's there.
She films up close.
Okay, that's good.
She's like, what?
Yeah.
I think that channel is like West Side.
Yeah.
I normally click on a mirror if they're by themselves. I don't like if they've got a whole handful of people there. They've got a handful of people covering that. You know.
Hey, I'm just happy there's another female out there recording, man. There's not enough females out there recording and doing this shit. Just want to throw that out there. But yeah, it's a female.
He just went down. He was on his way.
Dennis got it. Dennis is bringing it in for us.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's our 3 people for filming the
That's
police.
it. Right.
That'd be great.
It would be great.
Ma'am.
But we could be sitting here waiting forever. That sounds bitchy. I'm just getting tired though. I really am.
What's the channel called?
The one we're watching is Tempe against police violence.
Yeah, and we need to drop the link to this into the chat, somebody, because
Here, I'll,
and it's only right.
Yeah, of course. Give me a second to pull this up.
Not that I think he would ever complain, but it's just only, you know.
Tempe is, just so you guys know, Tempe against is Joker's son, I believe.
As MCW Joker's son?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I believe so. I believe so. And then I think
that's my people anyway. Then.
Get more people in here.
And MCW, I heard he was sick lately, so we need thinking.
Yeah, he's getting better, but
I've been praying for him.
I believe Spitting Cobra is his son, is the grandfather.
So last night,
yeah, those are all my people. I just didn't know it. You see?
We get there.
I know that
best of luck, No Bones Press. I would probably post it. I post everything as quick as possible.
Starts filming the police. Right. So,
I got a few things I got in the vault, but most things I press.
Did you guys see Al's video?
But good, best of luck to you.
Supposedly, the security of the Circle K at Maine and Alma School told the police that they want the people with cameras are arrested for trespassing. Instantly, they went after Phoenix Cop Watch, told Phoenix Cop Watch, don't run, you're being lawfully detained. They told why recording is necessary, to don't run, you're lawfully detained. They detained Pigs Under Pressure, Pig Watch Pup, and Pigs Under Pressure's son. They let them go, but they arrested El Charo. They arrested Phoenix Cop Watch and why recording is necessary. San Joaquin, what's up? Thank you for coming in, brother.
Now they got San Juan King in that
Here, let me
chat. It's about
go
to
over
blow
there
up.
and
It's
just
about to
let them
blow
know that
up.
we're restreaming, so
Yeah,
they're
please
aware.
let them
Yeah,
know
let
that
them
we're
know we're
watching.
broadcasting.
I already did.
Yeah,
Time I
a
let
lot
them know.
of a lot of
I already
people are
did.
getting
Important.
notifications
Thanks, guys.
for people who cop watch. I've been
We want
noticing.
to let them know that we're giving love and support.
See, this is
from us too.
this is what I miss watching. Do the support of the people that would come up to the BDs on when people
Why do
would
you
get
think I
arrested.
got into it? I mean, that ain't the only reason I got into this, but it's part of it because it
That's
seemed
what I miss
real.
seeing
Why do
is
you
that
think I was
support.
crying over here the other night? Because I really put my heart and soul into something I really believed in. And I keep getting hurt, and I'm tired of getting hurt by people that
Right.
are really supposed to be trying to make positive changes. Fuck the trolls, but
Even if it's 3 or
supposed to be
4
real or
people, dude, it
supposed to be
still
halfway
is
real.
support. You know, it's
Yeah, but there's more good than bad, I promise.
right.
I've seen it.
What's up from the UK? Thank you for coming in, joining in. American Amy's mirroring as well. Thank you, American Amy.
There you go.
Thank
You
you,
gotta
San
shout it
Joaquin.
out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, American
Shouting
Amy.
out to the
Yeah,
American Navy
boy.
crew.
We got She Films Close Up,
Yep.
Westside Accountability, MCW Joker, Spitting Cobra, Direct D, AZ Unfiltered.
Yo, yeah, he's got big channels off in there now.
No,
Yes.
I thought that was the dude
Hey,
that was
Shakur.
all tatted up from last week.
So Amy, you got email from me just so if you see something that says
Okay.
that you know it's
check
me.
it. Thank you. Now,
Mhm.
if it's a doc, I'll share it later.
Yeah, it's got all my personal information in it.
Oh shit!
So hey, you can contact me. So if
Why
you're
don't
going to
you
share,
that part?
if you're going to share it, to be honest with you, Amy, I could care less. I could care less who in the world knows who the hell I am.
You know,
So
yeah.
if it gets out, I will not hold it against anybody.
Like I always say, I ain't hiding. Just like when that cop threatened to dox us on live.
Quit your job!
I said, I ain't hiding. I ain't never been hiding. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actively go out and audit, but I'm behind the scenes doing a lot of.
Yes,
Come
so
on,
guys,
advertise for a
stay
map.
tuned. Supposedly,
I think that's important for everybody to understand. Like,
If you
just
guys
because
watched
you
my video,
can't be the
I
one to pick up the
posted,
camera for whatever reason, whether it's just you don't have the nerves for it
you'll
or you don't
hear
have the
that
finances,
State
or
Gang Task Force made an obvious
you know,
threat
you physically
that they're
can't do
trying
it.
to get me.
There's
Is it
so
today
many
or is it
ways to
tomorrow? Who
support
knows?
in this community,
But they
and
said
I
that
keep
if
saying
they
that there are
definitely
so many people who sit
seeing
here
me
and say, "This is
tomorrow.
not a community. This is not a community. This is not a community." Fuck you. We're making it a community. That's the only way that it will be a community.
We need everybody. All
You got to
skills.
be the change that you want to see in your communities.
We need
you know?
all
Hello,
skills.
M.
We
We
need
got
all
everyone on here. We
ideas.
got Direct D,
You don't
Spitting
have to go
Cobra,
out there and video. We
MCW
need
Joker,
everybody's ideas. We
Westside
need
Accountability,
everybody.
AZ Unfiltered.
We need support.
Hey, the rights they're stepping on belong to all of us, no matter who they take them from. So I don't care. I don't care. Listen, if somebody were out there trashing me personally, and I heard they got arrested,
T-shirt
I'd be
in
doing the
the
same
release tank.
Right. You know, and
The yellow shirt said something along the lines of
this is what it should be about. Not like, well, they were asked to leave. You know, like
they put them in a separate cell. Okay. When they came for you,
I've
I was
never been
busy.
through
When they came
this
for
system.
me,
I've
I
only
was
been through
alone.
Chandler Gilbert and Tempe, Phoenix. I don't know.
They could be there forever. Wait on the JoJo. Who knows? But we'll see.
You guys can jump over there and subscribe to her. Westside. Okay, it's called Westside Accountability Counts.
See, there's
Val's
another
live
channel.
covering it
Y'all hear
too.
that? There's another channel, Westside Accountability Counts.
Yeah, there you go. That's her name.
Waiting on. Quit
Okay,
your
what's
job.
That's the
Quit your job.
Quit your job.
No,
That's
no.
funny as fuck.
Unless there's two new females. Fuck.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
Everybody's welcome.
The black chick you see walking around, the thick girl, that's that West Side chick. Or that's that West Side channel.
Okay.
I subbed her last night. She's got like 300 or 400 subs. So I would
someone put a
definitely
link in the
say, hey,
chat.
go
I'll go
support
sub
her.
to it
Yeah.
on both my
Let's
channels.
do it.
Let me see if I can find it.
Standing tall, what's up?
Make sure y'all go check out Police Brutality Radio.
I hope my sticker didn't blow off.
He's got currently 372 subs.
Thank you, Nama. I
Hey,
appreciate that.
he just shoots. He's live. Let me see if I can pull up her
So
live.
Easy Unfiltered got us some stickers.
And then maybe we can go rate her real quick and get her up to like 20
That
something.
would be cool.
Share the link and I can mirror her live.
Yeah, and then we can put American Amy right.
There. All right. There's West Side.
I could put it on my
that would be so cool.
my megaphone.
Wrong.
All right, I'll go. I'm gonna get off here. I'll go mirror her opinion.
No, nothing.
Just drop the link to her video.
Love and support of others.
All right, I got you, AC. I'm gonna go mirror that. I'll send people to her. She's only got like 300 subs.
I think he stands against racism.
Or the Nazi sign.
Yeah, have a good one. Hey, stay safe. M Star, you're the best. Thank you for sharing all these links.
We love M Star too.
Yeah, guys, go over there real quick. Just jump in there, give her a like, give her a thumbs up, leave a comment, say, hey, we're over here mirroring you on Amy's channel or something along those lines. Just so she knows she's got support. You know, I know she's there with some big channels and stuff. So
there must be one thing.
I know that when I went live a couple of times when I was first starting out, I knew that boosted my confidence.
Phoenix Cop
just
Watch.
knowing that, hey, man, people were starting to see that I'm out here.
Why recording is necessary.
Security, like last night, I got scared in my own neighborhood. I went live just in case. I wasn't really scared, just in case. Better safe than sorry.
1 second. Let me see if I could.
This is Robson at first.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy.
She's not live now, though, is she?
Oh, Yeet's gone.
Yeah,
he
did.
It's going to be a release on OR.
I tell you
It's
what.
a misdemeanor crime.
Oh, I know. We're watching on them.
They're going to be charged with third degree criminal trespassing. Quit your job.
Thank you, Carl.
Here, Amy. Share that one.
Yeah, Mesa.
Closing it up. So we can't do much in public. No, I got great support. The Constitution matters. I have great support.
Dude, what kind of computer are you on? Is it like a potato or?
You joker. There's Direct D. Spitting Cobra.
Is it a potato? Is that what you said?
Yeah, why are we getting like 8 frames a second?
Everywhere.
I don't know.
Her channel.
That's weird. On my screen, it's running smooth.
Yep. Boycotting Circle K.
Is it still glitchy?
It's brand new laptop.
No, not yours. His. I was talking about. Maybe this is just how her stream looks.
Is this the girls?
Yeah, this is the girls.
Is it showing the chat?
Yeah.
Here, I'll it's because I got it in theater mode. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. Can we see where people are? Is it making one of them say American Amy? I'm not one of there because I'll probably lose the whole damn thing. Y'all know me.
Yeah, I went over and commented that you guys were mirroring.
That's cool. I might could do it from my tablet though.
Let my people go.
Okay. That's why I said when they arrested Geo. I said let my Geo go. Because it rhymed. But I've said letting my people go before too. When they arrested my people.
The Pharaoh did not honor that request.
Nope.
Man. Yeah, we're all live.
I don't know if I could ever do that. Okay, that's been covered. Authority check, you dropped her link?
You can come in and out.
Yeah.
Say what now?
Yeah, I'm gonna put American Amy right in there too
Site accountability.
on my iPad.
Yeah, nice.
I could try to at least.
Oh, there's another chick there. I didn't even see her.
That's the she filmed up close, I guess.
Up close.
Nice, thank you. Keebler?
Yeah.
Yep.
Keebler went over there.
Yes. She's
No.
online every now and again helping out.
I don't know if she went because of us or if she was there. She might already been there.
Silver
I guess
Diamond,
that, man.
stream it ended up giving it to me.
Nice.
It just it wouldn't work with my phone.
Oh, my battery's dying.
I'm not sure my shit. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm getting tired.
So that's not gonna go.
And they're telling me they're gonna let them out. We're probably gonna close this soon. I was hoping she'd see that we were
I don't have
busy,
no battery for it.
but she don't. It's like, okay. Yeah, because I'm getting tired. Next thing I know, they'll be
Hey,
calling me.
Something must be going on.
Hey, I bought me a shirt yesterday, and on the back of it says, grab beer, which is the last thing I would ever drink. I hate beer. And run like hell, evacuation plan. But I still bought this shirt because I'm like, fuck that shit. If I'm gonna sell drink, I might as well act drunk. I might as well have a drunk t-shirt. But I bought it because it had my city on it.
No, I love the driving.
All right, I'm going to drop down.
Not my
I got a bunch of phone calls to make.
Okay. Thank you
thanks
so
for letting me
much.
come up.
Peace out.
Thank you for sending me the article.
No problem.
I will get up there later. I'm planning on resting soon.
Absolutely, no problem.
All right.
This is a long haul battle, so
yeah, it's very long.
a slow start is not a bad start.
Uh-uh.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I appreciate it. Yeah, they beat somebody.
Okay. So where are we at, guys?
Yeah.
They're just hanging out right now.
How many years
they're-
have I watched this shit? I mean, it could come out in 5 minutes. It could be 5 hours. And then before that, how many years I sit down there and wait on my friends to come out? Too many.
Well-
You know? I mean, with this show, my life, usually over nothing. So,
we definitely dropped the link to the new chick's channel.
Yeah.
So she's
That's
almost at
progress.
400 subs, guys. So if y'all want to sub,
Yeah, and anybody could go in there and watch her live. And who else was live over there that Denison was sharing?
I think people are jumping into those streams right now. Because we had 30 people in here, and then
well, that's fine.
we're down to 7. So
they should go there because they can watch them streams and I'm gonna go back and relax a little bit because it is the weekend and I am exhausted. I was looking for that shirt the other day. All right. All
right, guys.
I love you guys, and you have a good day, and I'll catch y'all later. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the chat, and I appreciate everybody that joined me on the panel. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Go watch one of them people.
Laters.
Tell them I sent you. I don't care who you go to. You tell them I sent you. Bye.
Laters.
Bye.